the other one that I was asked to play and review, actually. So when I'm done with this, it'll be my next review video. I'm looking forward to that. It's like, it looks like it's a Phoenix Wright kind of game, so let's get right into it, shall we? Again, Baz, Solid, thank you, and Solid, thank you for contacting me, letting me play your tech demo. Awesome stuff. Hello? Nina! Where are you? I'm... Miller Defense and Law Offices, November 5th, 9:12 a.m. Why aren't you at the courthouse? Have you forgotten what day it is? Just give me a sec, would you? I'm still at the office. Last thing I remember, I was reviewing the case file. I guess I fell asleep? Never mind that. Get down here right now! I've got my hands full with the defendant. I can't mother you as well! Of all the times to fall asleep, I better get to the courthouse. Okay, let's always dash on, yes. Just turn it down just a little bit. Evidence. Nina's eye patch. An eye patch Nina wears over her right eye. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. There we go. Okay, unicorn, or golden, or whatever the hell I call you. I should be playing your game by the time you get back. This one apparently only takes about an hour to play, so it'll take me maybe an hour, hour and a half. I need to get to the courthouse. Pepper snack? Nope, okay. Why not? Because it's Linky. Not even enough time to take a shower. Mode 7 intensifies. Created by Ethan Fox. Nina Aquila. Legal. Oh my god, this intro. The real life image. Oh god! Oh god! Anime intro intensifies. Nina Aquila. Yeah, I think you're right, Phil. Oh my god. Everyone is heavily scarred. I'm pretty sure this is a bit comedic, kind of like Phoenix Wright, so... Oh god. District Courthouse, Defendant Lobby C, November 5th, 9:24 a.m. Oh, God. We have some heavy rain. Miss Aquila? Your supervisor was here, and she seemed really mad. Nina! I used a big gruff man voice for her, which she kind of scares me. Anya, I got here as quickly as I could. You were supposed to be here an hour ago! I had to arrange transportation for the defendant, and... Did you come via the gym or something? I ran here. Just right after you woke me up in the office. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. Nina's a real pro under pressure. Aren't you? Of course. Everything's gonna be fine. In any case, we'd best get to the courtroom. Meryl, the bailiff will come collect you shortly. Just hang on for a couple more minutes. Nina, one last thing. Gained item, attorney ID card. You've earned this. Finally, My own defense attorney ID. You nervous? A little, I guess? I'm gonna say, if Meryl dies in like the first little bit and becomes a helpful ghost, little too on the nose for Phoenix Wright. Have a light rain. I'll be there to help you out. This maybe wasn't the best start to your last supervised trial, but just remember, you're one of the brightest young lawyers I've ever supervised. Really? What? I can say nice things. Just walk in, sit at your bench, and stay focused on your client's innocence. And now get going. I'll join you at the bench. Courtroom B, November 5th. Just like Anya said, all I've got to do is head to my bench. Or, what, did I say Meryl? Meryl's the defendant, that's right. Anya's okay, whatever. It should be past the gallery and then on the left. Oh my gosh. Who's the new guy? The prosecutor? That's Chad Hawk. Are you fucking kidding? What a goddamn coincidence. Holy shit. That's Chad Hawk. Holy crap. Yeah, it's official now. I'm officially a Chad. They say he's a real prodigy, but a stickler for procedure. Oh my god, it is me. Don't get nervous. All rise for the Honorable Judge Tawney. Please be seated. We are here today in observance of the case of Meryl Tideville. Prosecutor Hawk, are you prepared for the case? As always, Your Honor. As always, Your Honor. Miss Aquila. Aquila? Seriously, Miss Aquila! What did I missed what she said. What did she say? Somebody clip that so we can find out. Yes, Your Honor? I think they were trying to go for it was they're supposed to be raised off the ground, so I mean it's a little. I get what you're saying. Psst, what did I tell you about staying focused? Oh god, Jay. Now that I have your attention, I trust you have crafted a reasonable attempt at a defense. I'm ready, if that's what you mean. Very well. Mr. Hawk, please state the prosecution's case. Of course, Your Honor. Emergency services were called to the Green Acre camping grounds in the early hours of November 1st. A fire had broken out in the facility's main building, which spread to some of the smaller buildings. Meryl Tideville was arrested leaving the scene. The prosecution asserts that she started the fire to facilitate insurance fraud. And we tend to establish her motive for this through witness testimony. Oh, no murders, dang. He seems pretty confident. He talks a good fight. Let's find out if he's got the chops. Order! Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation? Why is she wearing that costume? Damned if I know. If he's certain someone had gotten here earlier, they might have been able to fix that. Subtle. Miss Tideville? Meryl Tide... Speak up! Meryl Tideville, Your Honor! So you do have a voice. Well, at least she got her name right. I perform secretarial work at the camping ground and assist with event planning. Which is why you were there on the evening in question. Ordinarily, yes, but that night I was actually there for a party. Also, I was on a date. What's that? I was on a date! I see. My report says you were arrested after the building caught fire, hours after the party ended. Oh, she was getting it on. Were you still on site at that time? I had to close up the site. But but when I spotted the fire, I ran to get help. And that's when you were arrested? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Meryl Tideville, you stand accused of arson. How do you plead? I mean... Not guilty! Miss Tideville, the court recognizes your plea. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Here we go. Huh? I know you've done this before, but as this is your last supervised trial, I'll fill you in one last time on how this all works. Hawk's about to bring out a witness who will give a statement. Listen to it. Try to focus on the little details. Details. Lord. You're looking for an inconsistency, a flaw of some kind, which shows the witness is either lying or just mistaken. Don't worry about memorizing the statement, though. You'll be able to recap it afterward. Look for inconsistencies. Got it. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Jackie Marsden, Your Honor. I work as a graphic designer for Rookery. Rookery? The corporation? Yes, ma'am. So many female voices, oh my god. Please tell us how you came to be involved in this incident. Okay. Witness statement. Objection! I saw Meryl leaving the campgrounds after the party while the building was on fire. If I'm honest, take that! Meryl's always been a bit of an oddball. Yeah, she's sleeping right now. As far as I could see, no one else was there. Damien. She must have started the fire. Why else would she be running around late at night dressed as a fire mage? What are you doing, Cheddar? What are you trying to do? Very well, Miss Aquila. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nina, let's get this show on the road. Cross-examination. Now we get to the main event, cross-examination. Do you remind me how this works, or are you good to go? Well, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I see. A Cheddar. No. How do we cross-examine again? I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Cross-examination is where we do our stuff. In a moment, you'll be able to review the witness's statement from before. It's split up into segments to be easier to work with. For each part of the statement, you can do several things. You can continue to move on to the next segment of the statement, or go back to the previous segment. If you continue after the last segment, you just go back to the start, so don't worry about that. You can press the witness for a bit more information about the segment. You should probably start by doing this for every segment. You can also open the menu to save the state of the game, so you can resume from here later. Oh god. You should try to save frequently. Save the state of the... Moving on. Ow. Ah, my arms are fucked up. I think you brushed over something quite important. Moving on.
Nani?
You can also review and present evidence, but we don't have any evidence right now. We'll come back to that later. So you're good to go? Okay, let's go. Alright. The camera was part of which building was on fire. We're gonna save our game though. Alright. Press. Hold it! Are you sure it was her? It was dark after all.
Objection!
Really, Aquila? There was a building on fire nearby. There was more than enough light. I suppose he has a point. Yes, I'm quite certain. Also... Hold it! In Oddball? Yeah, she's a bit weird. Bit of a stretch, though, to say she burned out a building. She just means that she's a bit of a nonconformist, Aquila. Like I said, a bit weird. I was like to see no one else was there, okay. How could you be certain? The campgrounds only have one exit, and I was there. Anyone else would have to have passed me. Hold it! She must have started the fire. A little early there, but that's pure conjecture. It's her opinion. The court recognizes that this is purely the witness's opinion. But there's one more thing. What else has she been running around? There's a fire. Hold it! I thought she was arrested in the morning, on November 1st. Well, it was the early hours, around 3 a.m. Is this important, Miss Aquila? Aquila? I keep saying it right. Yes, it's important. Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement? I saw Officer Flatfoot arrest her around 3 a.m.
Hold it.
Oh, now there's... Whoa, oh, now I think we've... Jackie, you don't like Meryl very much, do you?
Objection!
The witness's likes and likes are not on blah, 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 blah. The witness's likes and dislikes are not on trial here. Sustained, Miss Aquila. Please try to stay on topic. Fell. Your Honor, please humor me for a moment. Jackie, you've made it very clear that you find Meryl's costume to be strange. It is strange. Really? I don't think it's strange at all. Miss Aquila, I warn you not to waste the court's time. Is this important? Yes, it's important. It's of vital importance, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Meryl's unusual outfit might seem strange at first glance, except on one night of the year, where it would be considered normal. Halloween!
Objection!
The witness was arrested on November 1st.
Objection.
Objection! She was arrested at 3 a.m. after attending a Halloween party! Oh god, Damien, what the fuck? This is a Christian court or chat. Oh my god. Order! Order! Oh, this music is bumping. Yes! Your Honor, I assert that Meryl's attire was wholly appropriate on the night she was arrested. I see. Yes, I believe your logic is sound, Miss Aquila. And as the witness's testimony seems to fixate on Meryl's costume, that defense moves that this testimony be considered unreliable. But she did start the fire! She's a freak, a pyromaniac! She really seems to hate Meryl for some reason. I best make a note of that. Ooh, gain item. Jackie hates Meryl. Ooh. Witness! You will cease your outbursts immediately. Mr. Hawk, do you have anything to add at this time? No. The prosecution moves to call its next witness. I like it. It fits very well. Very well. Bring in your second witness. The prosecution calls Detective Randall Flatfoot to the stand. Hello again, Randy. How's your wife? And little Ryan? Shall I use the gumshoe voice like I do for Phoenix Wright? Yeah. or no, he's an Irish cop. They're both fine, Your Honor. Though Ryan is teething. He's a ginger, so he's Irish automatically. How you toy. I am offending so many people right now. What? Poor thing. Kind of feet the detective has. Yeah, he's a flatfoot. Funny. In truth, I haven't had much sleep for a few weeks. What's happening? Your Honor, if I may. Oh, yes, of course. How did you become involved in this, detective? Well, it was something of a coincidence. We actually live near Greenacre Camping Grounds, so I saw the light from the fire, from a distance. I ran to see what was going on, and in the process I bumped into Jackie Marston and the defendant mid-confrontation. When I walked up, Jackie was accusing Meryl of setting the fire to something. Sure enough, Meryl was carrying some fire-lighting equipment. Fire-lighting equipment sounds important. I should make note of that. I arrested her on the spot. And how, may I ask, was the victim's demeanor when you did that? Whoa, hang on there.
Objection.
Your Honor, I find it in poor taste to microanalyze the client's conduct while she was being arrested. They were defended this day. I agree, Your Honor. You do? He does? Your Honor, the prosecution has not charged the witness with resisting arrest. It would be inappropriate of us to consider her actions during the arrest as evidence. Quite right, quite right. This exchange shall be stricken from the records. Carry on, Detective Flatfoot. Yes, Your Honor. For her convenience, I was placed in charge of the police investigation into the fire. What did you find? Firstly, I can confirm that Meryl Tideville is indeed an employee of Greenacre Camping Grounds. She has worked for them for a number of years and is considered an exceptional employee. Employee record, Meryl. We also looked at the webpage for the campsite, and Meryl is visible in 2 photographs on the site. This one from last year. And this one from the party on the evening in question, where she's talking to that one girl's boyfriend. Oh my gosh. Gosh and be gone, look at the photos, look at it. Oh, she's got the fire in her eyes, because she's like, I'm a jilted lover, and oh, yeah, I'll tell you, Gain item, Meryl picture A. Meryl picture B. If we have these pictures again, you can do so when you cross-examine. Meryl is a thought. Queen. Already I can see an important difference between them. Also, we found something else. I can already guess what he's going to say here. Greenacre Camping Grounds was circling bankruptcy. Being clear, this is speculation, but an intentional fire to defraud an insurer would be one way out of that situation. Of course, we have no conclusive proof of that at present. Don't forget the last part, Detective. Oh right! A detailed forensic analysis will take a few weeks. But we can already be sure that the fire was deliberate, so not a gas leak, electrical fault, or lightning strike. Thank you, Detective. Very succinct. Are you prepared to make a formal statement? Ready and willing, Your Honor. Witness statement. I came over to the site after seeing the signs of a fire from a distance. When I arrived, Jackie and Meryl were arguing. The main building and some of the smaller buildings were already ablaze. Meryl was carrying some campground stuff, including fire lighting equipment. I can't think of another reason why she'd have it other than to start a fire. Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. There must be another reason she'd have that equipment. Cross-examination. Well done with the last witness. Pressing them for more information did the trick. This time, though, I think we're going to need to present some evidence. Do you want me to remind you how to present evidence, or are you good to go? I think I know what I'm doing. I came over to the site after seeing the signs. Okay. Oh, now we have health. Oh, God. Okay. Actually, let's take a look at the episode. Okay, I've asked picture B. This year, Meryl is coupled with Travis. Last year, Meryl is lighting a campfire. Jackie is coupled with Travis. Jackie hates Meryl. Fire lighting equipment. Okay. Okay, we'll continue. When I arrived, we're arguing. It's around 3 a.m. Present evidence.
Objection.
Ah! No, that's not. Oh god, I don't want to refute. I want to. Oh god, no! I fucked up. Oh god. To see how it's relevant. It isn't, is it? It's Aquila. Thanks for coming to course out. I'm gonna have to penalize you. Shit. Shit, shut up. Okay, continue. Our argument was around 3 a.m. Hey, Blaze. Press. Stuff. General campsite stuff. 10 pegs, I'm out. A bag of collected trash. You know, stuff. Hold it.
Objection!
No, that's not it. It was specialized fire lighting equipment, Aquila. No one would just leave it lying around. That's right, don't you Chad? Still, he's right, I guess. She was carrying the equipment. Yes. Check her. See if we have any. Gives her a reason. Yeah. Okay. Present. Save again. Okay. Present. Okay. So we want yeah.
Objection.
There we go. God dang it, Chibi. Really? Detective, do you carry a firearm? Yes, I do. A Department Standard Issue 225er. Do you consider that a dangerous object?
Objection!
Your Honor, the witness has the legal right to carry a firearm and is compelled to do so by his profession. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. What? What is your point, Aquila? In some situations, a person carrying a firearm would be considered dangerous. However, we trust the detective here because he's in a profession where he makes use of firearms. Skip to the end, Miss Aquila. Gladly, Your Honor. My client is a long-serving employee of a camping ground, a place that traditionally permits campfires. In fact, you can see her tending to a fire in this very photograph. The defense attorney's right. It does look like her in the photo. Well, of course she'd light fires. Did I leave the stove on? Order in the court! Mr. Hawk, can you offer an explanation for this inconsistency? No, Your Honor. Your Honor, as the detective's testimony was based around it being strange for Meryl to be carrying that equipment, the defense moves that this testimony be considered superfluous to this case. I'm obliged to agree, Miss Aquila. I see no alternative but ask you to relinquish the stand. Randy. Always a pleasure, Judge Tawney. Am I imagining things, or Flatfoot and the Judge? No, you're not imagining things. Apparently he was a bit of a heartbreaker in his day. They still meet in her quarters for judge stuff. That means sex. What's that? Oh, nothing important. I trust you have another witness, Mr. Hawk? I do. Now let's keep this moving. Bring in your third witness. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Travis Bright, lead singer and frontman of Trirocosaurus Rex. Oh my god, the name! Holy crap! Triroca, I assume that'd be some sort of musical group? You don't get out much, do you, Tawny? I don't listen to crap. Talk about taking no prisoners. That's something to talk about. Holy shit. You got directions to the nearest burn ward? Now, Mr. Bright, I would have you refer to me as Your Honor. What's that? Yes, Your Honor. Still, can't argue with the results. If I may, Mr. Bright, your friend Meryl was arrested, so in her case, I understand. But why are you still wearing that ridiculous outfit? Oh, this? This is what I was wearing when I went at the scene. I thought it was customary to wear the same clothes for the hearing. Customary where? Cloud Cuckoo Land? Fine. With that established, can you explain how you came to be involved in this incident? Of course. Meryl, Jackie, and I have known each other since grade school. The Green Acre Halloween party has become a bit of a tradition. This is our 5th time attending. We dressed as characters from our favorite video game when we were kids, Dragon Fantasy V. I always thought Dragon Fantasy IV was the better one. They lost their charm when the series went 3D. I always preferred 7. Casuals. Clearly 3 is superior. I'm taking that as 6 in Japan and 3 in the States, so it's going to mean Dragon Fantasy VI, which will also be my favorite. Carry on, Mr. Bright. Early in the evening, I met up with Jackie for a quick smoke before the party. Jackie smokes? Not that much. I guess you call us social smokers. Absolutely not. Final Fantasy VI all the way. I'm never playing another one of your games again, Solid Snake. I'm joking. Well, she'll kill me for bringing that up. She doesn't like people to know. My nostalgia boner is completely for 6. I tend to vape. Of course you do. Fucking amazing. So you met up with her before the party? Yep. Good for her, too, as she didn't have a light. She had to borrow my lighter. In fact, she hasn't given it back yet. It was a promo item from my band's last tour. Had our logo stamped on the side. Best to make a note of that. Travis's lighter. Mr. Wright, please just proceed to giving your formal statement to the court. Fine, fine. Witness statement. This is the 5th time the 3 of us have attended the Green Acre Halloween party. Jackie, Meryl, and I have just been friends since grade school. So anyway, at midnight, Meryl had to move off to start clearing up the site. It's part of her job. I thought I'd go for another smoke with Jackie while we waited for her. But I couldn't find Jackie anywhere, and I lost track of Meryl, too. In the end, I just left. I got home around 1 a.m. Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. He seems quite cavalier about his relationship with Meryl and Jackie. That's probably where I should start. Hold it. You like it that much? Sure do. I hope a Tyrannosaurus can headline the event next year. He likes the event. End of story. Hawk. There's being expedient and there's just being rude. Screw this. Say for Jackie and I. Hold it. How did you meet? Well, it's a long story involving some homework, a pineapple, and a huge badger. Is this really relevant? Queen, oh my god. I suppose not. I'm talking about the badger, Hawk. It's okay, it's part of her job. What do we... I was not expecting that, what the fuck? Holy crap! Oh my god, that's amazing! It's so stupid, it's great! Actually... let's see here. I'm gonna save again. I want to put... Oh wait. Should I present evidence about them hating each other? I think it's gonna fuck me up. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a headache. No, Meryl had to move so clean as part of her job. I didn't ask if she needed help. Of course I did. I'm not a complete jerk, you know. But she insisted. Says something about how she wasn't allowed to let party attendees into the site's storage units. Makes nice sense. It's private property after all. A social smoke? Something like that, yeah. Yeah, let's track of Meryl too. Okay. You lost track of them? Ah, yeah. The camping grounds are dark. Plus, there are, like, trees and stuff. It's quite a big place. I suppose it's fair. It was midnight after all. Okay, maybe you're right, yeah.
Objection.
This photo tells a different story, Mr. Wright. Fine, fine. Jackie and I dated last year for a few weeks. It didn't work out. You never told me that. Why didn't you... Defendant, please restrain yourself. And carry on, Mr. Wright.
Lately, Meryl and I started to grow a bit closer.
And Jackie was fine with this?
I mean, she never said she had a problem.
Just how dense is this guy?
Anyway, when it got late, around 11 p.m., Meryl and I crept off for some alone time. I didn't see Jackie after that.
I see. Your Honor, the defense requested this information be added to his testimony.
Alone time.
Very well. Witness, please add this to your statement.
Yes, but Jackie seemed fine with it.
Objection!
You may not be aware of it, Mr. Wright, but Jackie hates Meryl.
Seriously?
Yes!
Hey, AOD, how you doing, man? A jazz music. Oh my god, Damien. Whoa.
Be that as it may, Miss Aquila, is further discussion in this area a good use of the court's time? The witness left the scene long before the event, and I'm unsure if you can offer any more insight. I don't like it, but I can't see any other line of questioning. Not every witness is going to be helpful. Still, maybe he gave us more than we realize. I doubt it. I concur, Your Honor. We can move on.
Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Hawk?
While this short diversion into love lives of these three people was informative, none of that changed the facts of the case. Mr. Bright's testimony ends just after midnight, so that still leaves Meryl Titlefield near the building with the fire lighting equipment and a proposed motive for the crime.
But I didn't start the fire. Please listen to me. I would never do such an awful thing. Miss Titlefield, please control yourself. You better think of something, Nina, and fast. But Hawk's right. Bright's statement was no help at all. Trust in your client's innocence. If Meryl's innocent, then Hawk's case is just a theory, constructed to fit the facts.
Oh, that's fine, AOD. I'm glad. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah.
Maybe I have to come up with a better theory. Think! Another theory. What do we really know? Mr. Wright was with Meryl, but she broke off to clean up after midnight. Wright then went home about 20 minutes later. But in the next 3 hours, someone started a fire. I don't check see all the camping grounds. Wait, could it be? Miss Aquila, does the defense have anything to add before I just... Yes, there's something else! Yes, Your Honor. I think it would be something very important here. Mr. Hawk? You claim my client is guilty because she was present at the scene.
Yes.
And had a motive to start the fire?
Yes. Wait. What's your point, Aquila?
Perhaps you didn't look closely enough at your own witnesses.
What?
Order! Order in the court! Miss Aquila, are you seriously suggesting that someone else could be responsible for the fire? I am, yes. I don't believe Meryl started the fire. I believe it was Jackie Marsden. Jackie Marsden, the witness? If I may, Your Honor. Jackie was present at the scene. Wait! Jackie's whereabouts between midnight and 3 a.m. are unknown. Wait! And it's obvious Jackie hates Meryl Titlefield and would want to sabotage her date with Travis.
Wait!
Who stand by when we say such mean-spirited things? What sort of person do you think I am? Your Honor! Yes. I want to testify again.
Objection!
I'm still gonna... Well, I'm glad you're on the mend at least. Oh my god. Judge Tawny, I must protest.
You forget yourself, Mr. Hawk. The rules in this scenario are quite clear. The witness may testify if she wishes to do so.
Yes, ma'am.
Them's the rules, Chad.
Witness statement.
How dare you accuse me of wrongdoing? I waited in the entrance of the campgrounds for hours. Well, that was short. Statements made under emotional stress usually are.
Pretty much, AOD, pretty much. It's awesome, though.
Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nina, time to knock this one out of the park.
Cross-examination.
How dare you accuse me of wrongdoing? For hours!
Objection.
This piece of...
No, it doesn't. God damn it. Whoops. Shit, I better say before I kill myself. Yeah, we're gonna save. Because I think that we have to present the lighter here.
Objection.
Nope. Wait, why would... We need to press. Why was she waiting for hours? No, we need to press. We need to press. Why was she waiting for hours?
Hold it.
Jackie, there's something which has been bothering me about all of this. Why were you there? What? The party was over at midnight, according to Travis.
Objection!
The witness is not on trial. There could be many reasons why she would wait around.
For 3 hours? That just means Meryl had plenty of time to set the building on fire. She's clearly guilty. She was running around in the main building for ages before I caught her. Go down far enough, you always hit pay dirt. I think you just drilled into the real Jackie Marsden. Witness, are you suggesting you saw my client inside the building before the fire? You didn't. You wouldn't. So what if I did? You said you waited by the exit of the camping ground for ages. Why then didn't you check if your friend was okay once the fire started? You didn't. Just because you were jealous? You started the fire while I was inside. Don't be ridiculous. After all, you were the only one with fire lighting equipment. How would I have started a fire? She's right, unless... Wait. Yes, she did! Miss Aquila, I'm gonna need you to present some proof that Miss Marlin could have started the fire. Jackie, you did have a source of ignition with you. No, I didn't! Yes, you did. You got it from Travis Bright earlier that evening. And you instructed him not to tell anyone about it. No! And judging from your reaction, I'm willing to bet that you still have it right now in this very room. You can't possibly... I mean... Sorry, wrong, Miss Aquila. We'll see about that. Detective Flatfoot. Yes, Your Honor. I'll submit the paperwork later. Perform a stop and search on this woman immediately. Mr. Hawk?
Do it. Why is he grinning? Why the fuck is he grinning? Oh god, he's a pervert. It really is me.
Hey, stop! Cease startling, Miss Marsden, or I will hold you in contempt of court. Well, just a few items, Your Honor. A set of keys, a smartphone, and one lighter, which appears to bear some sort of design. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the design? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have my glasses with me. Mr. Hawk, don't just stand there.
I know, right, AOT? It's like a dinosaur and a guitar.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's like a dinosaur and a guitar.
Miss Marsden, is she okay? Oh wow, she actually fainted.
Holy shit. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to enter a statement into the record in light of recent events.
Go ahead.
The prosecutor's office has taken Jackie Marsden into custody. We plan to charge her with arson, with intent to murder, or at the very least, reckless endangerment.
Thank you, Mr. Hawk. We'll have to wait for that trial to truly close this matter. However, Miss Aquila's defense has made one thing quite clear. The prosecution's case against Meryl Tightfield does not stand up to scrutiny. Therefore,
Not guilty.
it does. On the sole charge of arson, I pronounce the defendant... The music? Not guilty. Well done. How do you feel? Like... I feel like I'm about to throw up. Good! What? That's just the adrenaline. You'll be fine in an hour. How can you be so upbeat? We came within an inch of losing.
We did. We really did.
Damien, oh my god. Meryl Tightfield could have gone to jail over a false accusation. You wanna know a secret, Nina? Something they don't tell you in law school? Bribery. I'm sorry. It's always like this. More often than not, a case will go right down to the wire. But you have to just keep pushing, keep up the pressure, and have faith in your client's innocence, even when no one else does. That's what you did today. That's why I think you're going to be a great defense attorney.
Oh god, Damien, no.
Thanks, Anya.
In fact, I think on the itch page, it makes it very clear this is a safe-for-work game, so... But I learned that that's solid.
You're really amazing. Yeah, I know. Now put on your best smile. I think I hear Meryl just outside. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I could contest to that. There have been times where I've been so nervous I felt like I was gonna, throw up.
Tell the truth, I got really worried a few times during the trial. But you were incredible. You never lost your cool, even for a second.
Like a swan, believe me.
It's my job, Miss Tideville. I'm a defense attorney. Oh, don't be so modest, Miss Aquila. You're a bona fide legal eagle. She really is. Gotta admit, I kinda like the sound of that.
Babe, you're here.
Oh, Travis. We should probably give them a moment. Not in your life. I want to see how this goes.
Meryl, babe, I'm so happy you're okay. Let's go out to celebrate. I mean, my band has a gig later, but we can fit it around.
Why didn't you tell me that you and Jackie dated last year?
I mean, if she had a problem, I thought she would just out and say.
You should have at least mentioned it to her.
Babe.
And stop calling me that.
Oh my god, Damien. But, oh my god, no. Oh god, walk the moral gray area.
Travis, I'm going for a celebratory drink with Nina and Anya.
We are?
Looks like it.
What am I supposed to do?
You can start by apologizing to Jackie.
You know, the one that tried to kill me and is, guilty of arson. Screw this up, huh? Does this mean the threesome's out? Oh my god, Queen! Oh my god.
No, Travis, you didn't. Not really. Jackie did when she chose to set fire to that building. Still, you seem like a decent guy. Go talk to her. You'll feel better afterwards, I'm sure.
Excuse me. Cool. I'm out. Laters.
I'm sorry you two had to see that. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Awkward.
So, drinks? Sounds like a plan. It's not even lunchtime. It's quitting time somewhere, right? Let's go get some mimosas! Go sign yourself out, Meryl. We'll meet you out front. You did well today, Nina, even after the rocky start. So lighten up. A good attorney learns from their defeats, but a great attorney also makes time to celebrate their victories. Each case is a fresh start, with a new client and a new chance to help someone who needs it. And sometimes, maybe just a couple of times in your career, it's a chance to put right something that's gone wrong. Remember that, okay? I'll see you outside. The rest of the day, if I'm honest, is a bit of a blur. However, I did my best to burn Anya's advice into my memory. Part of me felt that it'd be important someday.
Oh no. Oh no. Damien. Devil's Freeway. Jackie Marsden. From the Clink. That's gonna cost you extra. But yeah, I can take care of her. What's your timetable? Yeah, within 2 weeks. No problem. She won't have time to blab. Another one? Who? The defense attorney? No. Never mind why. That's my business. And plus, the papers say she's a bit of a rising star. Too rich for my blood. Too high profile. Anya Miller? Oh my god! Her supervisor. Yeah, it could be arranged. I'm thinking poison. What's that? You want her alive? I see. It'll be difficult, sure. But I like a challenge. It seems legit. Oh my god. So not quite Phoenix Wright. Next time on Nina Aquila, Legal. Sounds.
I didn't do it!
You need to stop running, Anya.
I didn't shoot her! I didn't!
I believe you. But half the department's combing the docks for you. You have to let me take you in. Drop the gun, Anya. Anya Miller, I'm placing you under arrest.
I'm not wearing this. Oh, come on, Nina. It's in your contract. Remember, the direct-to-viewer segment at the end of each episode, or case? I don't care. I'm not wearing a leotard. It's like from Gunbuster? I don't know what that is. You like Gunbuster. I do. I do like Gunbuster. I don't know what that is. Great. Don't forget the ears and the tail. Oh god. The what now? The ears I get, but what are the wings about?
Aquila channel!
Hello?
What the fuck?
Welcome to Aquila channel, a special viewer-facing segment where we talk to you, the player. I feel ridiculous. I'm a lawyer, not a croupier. Hush, Nina. In this segment, normally we'll talk about the legal ideas and pop culture references from each episode. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get to talk about legal stuff. Okay, so... Hold up, Nina. This episode, we have much more important things to talk about. If you say so. This is just the first case of Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle, and was really just a tutorial. If you're here, that means you've just played it. How are you doing that thing with your mouth? If you enjoyed it and want to go on the next case, you can find out more on the itch style page. Check it out. Hot or not, pass. Nina's adventures are just starting. This is just the first step. Though we don't exactly have the best sets. And our props are all hand-me-downs. And I think there's a stain on this bunny girl outfit. Okay, enough about that. Also, if you enjoyed this game, we ask just one favor. Tell people. We already have ambitious plans for a number of cases, each of which will be much bigger than this one. Features will include exploring crime scenes, speaking to witnesses, mini-games, a city overworld,
And me. Damien, stop.
Who's he? We'll talk later.
Damien, oh my god.
So if you like the first taste of Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle, we like to call our fans nailers.
This game knows exactly what it's doing.
We do not like that. Anyway, if you like what you've seen, tell your friends. And see you soon in Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle, Case 2. Broken Wings.
Someone do the...
Hey, Anya, hey. We still get paid, right? Because if I have to wear these ears again... Shh, wait till we're clear. What kind of actor are you?
This was... Oh, what? The members of the Nail Discord. Oh, God. That was actually pretty damn good. I found that entertaining. Highly entertaining. So they even have their all the little... Okay, so... Here's what I think we should do. I think I should buy the next case. What do you guys think? It's only $3. I'm buying it. I'm totally buying it. I'm supporting this dev because this is the kind of thing I want to see people do. This is awesome. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna play. I'm sorry, Unicorn, if you're seeing this. I was gonna play Astoria. Maybe we still will. I don't know. We'll see how long case 2 takes. But I'm buying this, and yeah. Okay, so let me just take care of that real quick. Here, I'm just gonna hide the screen so you guys can't see all my sensitive legal information. Itch. No, that was yeah, my nail. Oh dear God. Also, I may have some sensitive games sitting around that I don't want people to see on my itch. Pay with PayPal. All right, yes. Damien. Yes, we'll pay for it. Yes, continue. We do. You find me a good nice, and I'll do it. Okay, and we're going to install the game. All right, we're installing it right now. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this to be as entertaining as it was. I figured it would be kind of like a Phoenix Wright sort of fan game, but it's doing good to like stand on its own too. Oh, of course, AOD. Yes. These are psychological games that deal with the deep, dark psyche. Yeah. Yeah. Cough. All right, it is installed. Let's close down this one. This is a darn good game, actually. Well done, Ethan Fox. Okay, here we go. Just let me minimize it just in case. Okay, far. I don't know what I'm probably saying this was my own absurd brain running. All right, here we are. I'll do chapter 2. Properties. Oops, not that one. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we're on chapter 2. But did I set the right? Hold on a second. I gotta make sure I set that. Okay, we're still okay. Those of you who may be curious as to more information on these games, here is the link to the first one. It is free, so, help yourselves to that one. It looks like, there you go. Yeah, Nina, yeah. Here's a link to the second one. And I say if it's good enough, you guys should support this guy as well. Okay, anyway, let's continue with the game, shall we? We're gonna go on break in probably about 20 minutes or so, though, just so you guys know. All right, let's do it. New game, all right. Oh, I should probably actually. Well, I forgot to adjust the sound a bit. I just don't want it to be too loud. There we go. All right. That's a little better. Oh, she's in. Ooh. She's wearing a bra in bed. This doesn't feel safe for work to me. What happened? She does. All right. Nina Aquila. Everything's all boxed up. What is going on here? Oh, we failed, didn't we? What am I gonna do? Aquila Defense and Law Offices, December 3rd, 9:32 a.m. Cheddar. I sure don't say. Yep, 9th floor, just like in the ad. Hello? Anyone here? I use my normal voice for that guy. Even though I should use it for Chad Hawk, but someone's gotta be here. The door's just wide open. Ew. Someone who's left this place in a real mess. And what's with all the boxes? Is that a bed? What kind of lawyer's office is this? And also, tell me that smell is not the kitchen. There's gotta be someone here who can explain all of this. Oh,
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Why are you naked in a lawyer's office?
I live here?
You live? Should have put a picture of her sleeping on. That just poses further questions.
Look, just give me a second.
Wait, Seagull! Did you seriously just jump in the shower?
Yes? And keep your distance, Goggle Boy.
Are you gonna be a while, or...?
Yes!
Shit. Listen, I can come back later.
Just take a seat in my office. I'll be just about, 20 minutes?
20 minutes?
It's been a few days. What is it? Is it about my eye?
I don't mean to pry, but...
Then don't. You can start by telling me why you walked in.
This is a lawyer's office, isn't it?
Defense attorney. And we're closed.
Oh, sorry, I guess I got confused by your open front door. It sounded more like a fart than a door.
I've been meaning to get that fixed.
That's not the only thing around here that needs fixing.
What did you just say?
Look, I don't know what kind of... Aren't you gonna answer that?
Just let it go to voicemail.
Why didn't you answer it? Okay.
That's Anya's phone. It keeps getting these unknown caller calls. At first I picked them up, but they were always telemarketers. She left it plugged in when she left.
Wait. You're not Anya Miller, the defense attorney? I thought this is Miller Defense-in-Law.
Aquila defense-in-law. Has been for over 2 weeks.
So you're a defense attorney too?
Yeah, but I'm not currently taking any cases.
Oh, are you too busy?
No.
You were on hiatus or something?
Not as such.
Retired?
Don't be absurd.
Then why?
I'm just not taking cases, okay? We're closed.
Fine. Wait. You have a help wanted sign in the doorway.
Oh, that was before...
You need a secretary?
Have you seen this place?
You really think I could afford to pay a secretary? I'll do it for free. I was gonna make a joke about dictation, but I can't think of a good one.
For free?
If you promise to meet my friend and think about taking his case.
You got any references?
Yeah. I know what surface cleanser is.
Ouch.
You just gotta meet him. Do that and I'll clean this place up. Even if you don't take the case.
This place could really do with a clean. Fine. I'm Nina, by the way. Nina Aquila.
Dylan Merlot. Their names are booze. Nina Aquila, like tequila. Merlot. Miller. It's Miller time, baby. I think it's like names of booze and beer.
Where are we meeting your friend?
He's in a detention cell at the police station. And, he's accused of murdering someone a bit. Murdering them a bit? It could be, I don't know. I could be overthinking it. My mind went to booze. It could be, yeah, I mean... It could be that, I don't know.
Great. Okay, we'll head down to the detention center, but no promises.
Sweet. Let's go. Dylan Merlot has joined your party.
I'll pick this up later.
So, I want
pack. There's nowhere to put it all. There's all my clothes. I installed the shower months ago. It's surprisingly handy. So this is the men's. That is kind of cool, yeah. The booze, or it could be about birds, yeah. One way or another, it's about something. Wait, do we need your phone, perhaps? A tablet PC, though these days I only really use it as an alarm clock. Yeah, I've got a tablet PC just sitting in my drawer because we don't need it. We got it for free, and we were convinced to take it because it made it easier to get extra data on our cell phone plan, because Canada sucks for data. It's terrible. Created by Ethan Fox. And oh god, we get the awesome intro again. Yeah. Legal. Broken wings. It's a new intro. This is so... I love this bit right here. Like, what the hell? Case 2. Broken wings. I would say, if the... Like a little suggestion for the dev is have, like... whatever, like the logo, but don't call it Broken Wings, because you're calling this Case 2 Broken Wings. It's a nitpick for me. But anyway. What the? That's natural light. How long have you been cooped up in your office? I don't know. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Well, it feels longer, like as if it were 6 months. I had shows to binge. It's weird, the city looks bigger somehow. Mode 7 intensifies. Where's the police station again? I don't actually know. Do you have a GPS on your phone? Yeah, just a sec. Oh, sorry, get them. Oh, cool. There it is, to the southwest. We just need to head for the exclamation icon. Then let's go. Oh, that's cool. That's a really nice touch. I like that. I like this map, though. This is... Oh, we found it. That's a really neat mechanic. Police detention area, December 3rd, 9:55 a.m. What's his name again? Terry. Terry Scrub. And thanks for doing this. I haven't accepted yet. Even so... Oh, what the... You... Hi? Guard, I'm done here. I thought you knew this guy. We go way back. You certainly act like old friends. Guard! This is going nowhere fast. How do you know him? We, used to ride together. He's like a brother. Ride together? Yeah, my mind went to the gutter, too. Wait. You're from a biker gang? Kinda? Terry, will you just sit down? I have nothing to say to you. Fine, then at least talk to her. A pirate cosplayer? And what? Told you before, Dylan, I don't need your help. Guard! I've seen enough. Wait. Listen! Both of you! Nina, please. And Terry, sit down. I've been to every lawyer's office in the city. You are not dismissing the only one I got to come down here without even speaking to her. He's been turned down by every lawyer in Fledge City? I've got to at least hear what he did. Giggity. Fine. What did he do? Shoot the mayor? He's accused of killing Joe De Silva. The billionaire? I didn't kill him. He was already dead. Well, that's a start. I should talk to him more to find out what happened. Bye. oh, wait, shit. I didn't mean to leave. I need to talk to Terry to find out more. Okay, let's... I didn't mean to actually leave. What happened? I like how it zooms a bit, but I don't like how it gets all pixelated, you know? It's the engine. It's, you know, there's not much we can do about that. But I do like how it makes it more dynamic. Let's start from the beginning. I didn't do it. You've made that abundantly clear. But if I'm going to represent you, I need to know what you're accused of. Fine. I was taking part in a car tournament at High Flyers Casino. The place on the edge of town? That's right, you know it. Only from a distance. I went to De Silva's room to talk to him. When I got up to his room, the door was ajar. And then... What happened, scrub? I walked in and De Silva was motionless. He was face up on his bed. The room was a mess too. I was looking down at his huge body to see if he was hung like a horse. That's when a maid walked in and saw me. She screamed and ran out of the room, and the next thing I knew, hotel security grabbed me. I told them I was innocent, but they wouldn't believe me. I'm starting to see why it was so difficult for you to find an attorney. See? You don't believe me either. I said no such thing. He's not doing himself any favors with that mouth of his. Still, he seems confident. Maybe he could defend himself. Who needs attorneys anyway? I've got a plan. Oh, this is gonna be good. A plan? It's so simple that it's ingenious. Let's hear it then, if it's so simple. Are we alone? I'm gonna slip away when they come to get me for the trial. That's your plan? The whole plan? Well, I haven't worked out all the details. You haven't worked out any details! Okay, perhaps expecting him to defend himself was a tad optimistic. Nina, back me up on this. Do I really have to rationalize why trying to break out of prison on the eve of a trial is a bad idea? Okay, time for my stern voice. It's a bad idea, Terry. Nailed it. What else am I supposed to do? I keep saying I'm innocent. No one will believe me. No one believes you? Why are you so certain that no one believes you? Come on, T-Bro. Tell her what happened. I'm working up to it. De Silva and I had an argument. You said you'd kill him if you ever saw him again. Maybe I did. I was angry. I always said your temper was going to get you into trouble someday, T-Bro. And stop with all that T-Bro nonsense. We haven't called each other that since we were kids. It's scrub. I don't understand. You said that De Silva was already dead when you entered his hotel room. The argument was in the morning, a few hours before Terry was arrested. He was the top-ranked card player in the world. Oh, excuse me. And he just seemed busy. I ran into him in the hotel lobby. I asked him to play, and he said yes. This is going really good, actually. I liked it so much I bought the second one. So I pushed off the story a little longer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Unicorn. Okay, and then what happened? He won. That's an obvious question, I guess. He was sneaky. He caught me in a trap. I would never... Forget the actual game. What happened next? You got into a fight? No, it was just words. Why did you go to his... Because only a few hours later I saw that De Silva had badmouthed me on Bleeder. Bleeder? It's a microblogging service, online. You make posts called... Oh god, it's Twitter. It's Twitter, Bleats. I calmed down by then. I kind of felt bad, so I thought I'd go apologize. And that's when he saw his door ajar. Right! Oh my god. It's hopeless, isn't it? Mr. Scrub, please. It's hopeless. I'm gonna hang! I'll admit, it doesn't look good. Let's keep that to myself at this particular moment. Hopeless. Did Did you really try every attorney in Fledge City?
Everyone. Your office was high on my list. I emailed Anya Miller yesterday, but got no reply. I really just came by to chase up the email. It was a shot in the dark.
See, it's like I said.
T-Bro, I know it must be difficult.
You don't know anything. You've got no idea how it feels.
To be the bad man. To be the sad man. Behind blue eyes.
Okay, sorry. The cops took a statement when they arrested me. You know what they did? They asked if I wanted to make a confession. But I've done nothing wrong.
That's pretty standard procedure, but he seems genuinely upset about it.
You've got no idea. No idea.
Why?
Okay, Terry.
On the contrary, Mr. Scrub, I know all too well how maddening that can be. I don't feel ready to take another case. But if they've really been to every other attorney in the city, someone has to stand for him. It may as well be me. I think it's time to flash the ID. Terry Scrub, I formally ask if you would like me to represent you in court. I can't promise you victory, but I swear to do everything within my power.
You'll do it? You're taking my case?
I'm offering to, yes. Legally, I'm obligated to say that you can always represent yourself.
No, please, be my attorney. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Great. Normally this is where we discuss my fee, but Dylan...
Psst.
What is it?
Don't tell him I've offered to work for his fee. He might refuse the gesture.
Fine.
What's this about fees?
The county will take care of that. Worry about it after the trial.
Okay.
Now for the awkward part. Now that you've accepted, we need to get something out of the way. Something we lawyers call the $1 million question. Do you know what that means?
No.
I'm your defense attorney, but I can only help you if you trust me. If you tell me you're innocent, I'll trust in your innocence right up until the end. If you say you're guilty, it's my duty to stand by you in court and hold the prosecution to task. So right now, look me in the eye and answer me one question. Did you kill Joe DeSilva?
No.
Okay. I believe you.
You do?
I do. And so do I.
Thank you.
Gain item profile, Terry Scrub. If the trial's really tomorrow, we've got to get to work. Anything else before we go?
There's just one more thing.
Really? What's that?
DeSilva didn't look like he had just died.
Are you saying you looked like you'd been dead for a long time?
No, it didn't look like he had just dropped dead. But that bleep was only sent 10, maybe 15 minutes before I got there.
Have you seen many dead bodies?
Well, no, but you did say anything.
I guess I did. I'll keep it in mind when we see the coroner's report. Meanwhile, sit tight and try not to worry.
Okay.
Dylan, we need to get over to High Flyers Casino. Let's move. I should save it. Alright. Oh, time for break time. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We'll be right back. Okay. Back into... Yeah. Did I save, actually? Hey, Boo Boo, how you doing, man? Thought I did. There we go. Okay. The casino. Oh, hey. I like that. I like that little... We can walk anywhere. Okay, okay, here's the casino. Alright. High Flyers Casino, December 3rd, 10:32 a.m. Sorry. Just cracking open a cold one.
That's a darn good brewski. Tea brewski. Tea brewed tea.
It's tea. It's green tea. With the boy. Graceless. Okay, now we're here. First priority is... Wait. Those banners say DFA. DFA?
This is an anime convention. Hot.
Well, I didn't have any. I kind of live off this stuff though. Well, yeah.
Oh my god, it's... But Scrub said De Silva was a world champion card player.
He was. He's the world champion of Dragon Fantasy Arena.
The children's trading card game?
What were you expecting?
I don't know, poker, blackjack. We are at a casino.
Huh. Yeah, starting to see how you could have misunderstood. This is amazing.
You think? Anyway, now let's start by speaking to someone at the front desk.
Or it could be Magic the Gathering, or Hearthstone. I don't see a porter or a receptionist.
Me neither, so plan B. Scrub said De Silva's body was in his room. Let's find a way upstairs. We should also try to speak to people and find out what's going on. We might turn on something useful.
This game is great. I want to see what Nina's eye patch, Profantere Scrub. 4'11". Good lord, he is a tiny, tiny man. That has to be important, because he said De Silva was huge. Not in that way, people. Come on. Show a little decorum, you gutter people.
You didn't ask me last night? About De Silva? Yeah. It's so sad. I know, right? Oh, that's still the Faraday's holding up. Do you want to play the... do? Maybe someday. Okay, I will say, just make up a fake name. You don't need to, blank out the words. Just make up a fake name. Like the game Tendo Swatch or something. You know, just, you don't need to do that. Please don't do that anymore. Okay? That'll be my only main complaint. Is it serious? Like, that's a Japanese thing to just blank it out like that? Really? Oh, hey, first time here? Yeah. Me too. Cool. Oh! Do you know what the event schedule is like? You get a copy when you sign up in the con book. People started turning up yesterday, some of the VIPs too. Interesting. Oh my god. Hey, Swan, how you doing? Okay, if it's a cultural thing, I can kind of understand that, but we'll see. I must have been waiting till Silva was here. Today's mainly about arrivals and registration. Well, the con staff has set everything up. Then for tomorrow, the event lasts 6 days, with the DFA finals on the last day. They say that's the busiest day, too. Thanks, that's useful to know. Have fun! It's the same person. The food here is really good, but a bit expensive. Yeah, DFA could be a bit of a wallet killer. Wall scroll! Welcome to DFA 23. If you need help, just grab one of us gophers. We're all in yellow. Hey, what's with the long line? She's trying to cut in. Hey, get in the back of the line like everyone else. Whoa. Hi. Hi, Sweet Eye Patch. Are you here for the con too? No, we're here to investigate a Yeah, we're here for the con. Maybe don't tell that to everyone we meet, Dylan. What's going on? Why is there such a long line? Oh, these things are always busy when people start turning up at the venue. Plus, there's all the cosplayers. Everyone has a lot of luggage. Apparently, 2 of the elevators are busted, and the 3rd one's pretty slow. We could be here for hours. Hours? I think we'll come back later. Have fun! Faulty elevators. Okay, good to know. Hey, is there any chance of using the stairs? Sorry, but the stairwell is closed. The hotel asks us to make sure no one uses them. What do you mean, closed? They're being rebuilt. Apparently most of the floors are inaccessible, even if you tried. Sorry, but you have to wait for the elevator. Sounds like a bit of a fire hazard. Interesting.
could take 15 minutes to arrive. Okay. It's an ATM. I've got better things to do than be reminded of all the money I don't have. Sweet, the dining hall. I could really do with something to eat. I think it's only open at mealtimes. Plus, I suspect this place is expensive. I don't need to be. Interesting. I did not know that. Man, I can't wait to see Axel Reyes play this weekend. I know, right? It's gonna be awesome. Wow, people really do seem excited about all this. Now, where did I put my ID? She seems busy. I swear, these lines get longer every year, right? And the lines? Oh, definitely. Incognito. Oh my god. Welcome to DFA 23. Jump in any of the 3 lines to get your passes. Just have your ID ready. And follow instructions from any of the gophers. We're in yellow, so you can tell. Oh, no, we're not with the con. We're just trying to get upstairs. Not here with the con. Sorry, the con's booked out in the entire venue. Every hotel room and every hall. Wow, really? I told you, DFA is super popular right now. You'll have to speak with the hotel staff. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to keep directing con attendees. Need more lanyards for the passes. I think there's some of those in one of those boxes. They seem busy. Yeah, I guess running these sorts of events isn't always glamorous. Give me your stuff. Okay. Incognito. Oh god, Queen, really? They're still setting up. Unless your staff have a VIP yet, or have a VIP pass. I ain't got a job to do, but there's no need to be a prick about it. Present item. That's not a ticket. I know, it's a defense attorney ID. Which isn't a ticket. I know. Look, I can't let anyone pass unless their staff or have one of the... Okay. Clear. Okay, crystal. Okay, so we gotta find a way... Oh, okay. It's him! He's here! OMG, it's really him! What's all the commotion? It must be Axel Reyes. You mean the real killer? Wait, I recognize him. Isn't he a billionaire too? Don't you know? He's Axel Reyes, second ranked in the world at Dragon Fantasy Arena. Reyes. He's the owner of Reyes Corp. What do they make again? High-end pro video gaming equipment. Also the energy drink. Reyes-letless. Oh my god. Why is he in a tournament for a children's card game? You know, it takes a lot of skill to play at high level. Plus, with its modern holographic technology, the game's become a great spectator sport. If you say so. I do say so. Everyone was really excited to see if Axel could take on De Silva, the reigning champion. I guess now I have to make to do with the newcomer, Marcus Steele, and his longtime rival, Stella Faraday. Hang on. Are you playing your own theme music? You're in my way. What? I wish to inspect the Duel arena before the tournament. It's closed. Closed? No barrier exists that can stop Raxenio, the servant of darkness. Get out of my way, lest you wish to contend with his wrath. I don't respond well to threats. Plus, I'm struggling to hear you over the sound of that Bluetooth speaker. It's the mail. Please make way for the VIP or I'll be forced to have you removed. Nina, that's the Axel Reyes. Fine. Right this way, Axel. Call us if you need anything. So cool. Kaiba. Oh my god, it's not Kaiba. Evidently the room's only closed to the little people. So this is why Scrub was here? To play against these guys? Yeah, Scrub was always a decent player at DFA. He wanted to try and get into the big leagues, if that makes sense. You know, when I got up this morning, it probably wouldn't have.
And now, I'm starting to get it. Hey, look. There's a porter at the front desk. Great, let's go speak to him.
Sorry, I can't provide assistance with costumes.
Costumes? Are you talking about my eye patch? I'm not here with the convention.
Oh. I'm so sorry. The place is just so full of weirdos right now. Hey, I've attended previous years, you know. They're just geeks, not weirdos. Okay, some of them are pretty weird. I don't know, David. There's no need to make a sweeping generalization. My apologies. Anyway, can I help you?
We're looking to get upstairs.
Sorry about the line. You'll just have to wait. 2 of the elevators are out of order and the stairwell is closed.
Yeah, I saw that about the stairs. How can a stairwell be closed?
Cat girl at the con down there?
Where?
The owner hatched some cockadoodle plan to replace all the stairs with escalators.
You seem quite frank with regards to your employer.
Oh, under the text box. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I should try to be more professional. In any case, the work is ongoing, so many of the floors don't actually have stairs. The floors have fire escapes, but using those would set off the alarm. So the only way upstairs for normal guests is to wait in line.
I've got to have something that will convince them to let us cut in line.
Somebody use the payphone. We talked to a bunch of people. No, okay. Just,
Eliza, yes with a Z. I definitely signed up on the website. She seems busy.
It's okay, cussing. I wonder if I could show the ID. Oh, is it? Oops, he goes through the whole thing again. That's a little annoying. Oh god, Queen, no.
I'm actually a defense attorney representing Terry Scrub.
Oh, the murderer?
The defendant.
Of course, my apologies.
I think this guy lives with his foot in his mouth.
The police are still upstairs. De Silva's room is, well, it's on the 5th floor in any case.
Do you mind if we cut in line for the elevator?
Probably best not to, but I have a better idea. Take this.
Oh, casino stairwell pass. What's this for?
See that access door? You can open it with that key card. Beyond that, you'll find a service staircase and a freight elevator. We give those cars to staff and select VIP guests.
Thanks.
Oh, and please try to keep discussion of the incident to a minimum in front of guests.
Don't they know about the murder?
Oh, they know. There was an announcement last night. Management has told us that De Silva was the big patron of this event and would have liked to see it go ahead. So everyone's trying to make the best of it.
Makes sense.
I'm using a controller though, so.
Thanks for your help.
So page down isn't working anyway, there's no skip. Call me if you need anything else. Alright. Yay, we're going upstairs. After I save. Yeah, alright. 5th floor.
Oh god, too many stairs.
Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Well, you're really out of shape.
I'll have you know I can eject 2 statements at once.
We should have just used the freight elevator.
That coffin?
Oh, excuse me.
Looked older than my office building. My windows leak when it rains.
Well, here we are now. 5th floor, right?
Seems like it. Okay, let's look for a uniform. The porter said the police were still here.
Sorry, but this floor is closed. Unless you have business here, I'll have to ask you to leave. What's this? It's my ID. I know that voice. I knew it was going to be him. Miss Aquila, as I live and breathe. I haven't seen you in weeks. Great. Just great. She's an attorney, Stefan. She can have access to the scene. I'll vouch for her. You heard him. I can guess why you're here. Due diligence? I'm not sure if I follow your meaning, Detective. I mean, Scrub's going to plead guilty, right? Plead guilty. No, he isn't. Who's this? Okay, so Anya must have pled guilty. Wait, is Dylan my PA? My secretary? I mean, he isn't a paralegal. Gotta say something or the silence will have gone on too long. He's my my secretary. Smooth. Nina, tell him Scrub's not going to plead. Let me handle this, Dylan. Detective, I think it would be inappropriate to discuss my client's wishes at this time. I mean... Suit yourself. Can you walk us through the crime scene? Yeah, I could do that. The forensics team has finished their preliminary investigation. If De Silva isn't an ogre body, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Are you ready for this? For what? We're about to walk onto a murder scene. You never really know what you're going to see. I'm just asking if you're going to be able to deal with that. Well, I think Anya pled guilty. She must have known something to save Aquila. It had to be. What are you suggesting? I'm not suggesting you're not tough. Aside of blood, corpses, some people can go into shock when they see them. They can't help it. It's a physical reaction. I can hack it. Okay, just if you have to leave in a hurry, no one will think less of you. Got it. Why is there a picture of Meryl? She did it. Meryl did it. Meryl's a temptress. Here you go. Just out of his hotel room. Swanky. Is it just me or does it seem modest? What do you mean? The decor, the furnishings, they're all high quality, but De Silva was a billionaire CEO. Where's the jacuzzi, the multi-jet shower, the balcony with adjoining helipad? Apparently the guy was quite frugal. He always stayed in this room when in Fledged City. Guess you don't get rich by spending money recklessly. Feel free to poke around, just try not to disturb things too much. Talk to me if you need more info. So now what? Now we investigate the scene. We need to look for anything the forensics team may have missed. Hopefully we can find something that will disrupt the prosecution's case at the trial tomorrow. And if we don't, let's try to be optimistic. What do you need to know? The arrest. I understand my client was found here at the scene, but why did you arrest him? We took Scrub into custody right away, initially just as a precaution. But one of the hotel staff said they recognized him from a fracas in the hotel lobby. They said he and the victim had argued over a game of cards, and Scrub had said he wanted to kill De Silva. Putting those two things together, the prosecution service decided to charge him with the murder. Scrub said the hotel maid raised the alarm. That's right. She's called Maria Stevens, and has worked here for several years. Can I speak with her? Afraid not. She was quite distressed. The prosecution arranged to have her visit a counselor before the trial. Not too surprising, really, given what she saw. She said that she walked in and saw Scrub standing over De Silva's body. It took her a moment to realize De Silva was dead, and then she screamed before alerting hotel security. At least it syncs up with Scrub's explanation. Okay, let's see, evidence. Oh god, she's wearing cat ears. Oh. She's supposed to smack about Scrub and bleed her. Oh god! Is this De Silva's smartphone? Why didn't CSI take it for analysis? No need. De Silva had just come back from Portugal. It seems that the airline had lost some of his luggage. The laptop and the phone are brand new. He bought them on the way here. CSI took copies of all the data, but there was very little to speak of. There's no fingerprints, not even De Silva's. None? That's strange. That is strange. How did he post about him on Bleeder if there's no fingerprints on anything? So, it's like a Silver Pro card defender.
Card defender?
Yeah, like a sleeve. All the top DFA players keep their cards in these. Silver Pro makes the best in the business.
Strange.
I'm not following you. De Silva probably keeps all of his cards in these.
But this one is empty.
Maybe he just had one to spare?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Whoa, 1993 Bordeaux. De Silva knew his wine.
Do you? Place seems a mess.
I'm almost surprised you noticed.
Okay, you can have that one. Still, there's an order to the chaos. I think somebody searched this room for something. And judging by the mess, I'm willing to bet they didn't get it. Disturbing. Detective, did you find any fingerprints on any of this stuff? Nope, no prints. You mean none from the killer, or...? No, I mean we found no fingerprints. Not even any of De Silva's. Zero. Nada.
So I'm new to this. But that's weird, right?
It's odd, yes.
All the same, it's true. Somebody wiped down the place, too.
This place seems a mess.
Okay.
I think I've seen one of these before. It's a card mat, made by Silver Pro. I recognize the character. She's the healer in one of the Dragon Fantasy games. No, she's the Fire Mage, you twat.
It's a popular character with cosplayers.
Tell me about it.
DFA players usually use these when they want to have a small-scale game.
Oh, okay. He's the only one here.
De Silva could have been doing tournament prep.
Perhaps. But here's a question. When was the last time you cooked a meal and went so far as to set the dining table just for yourself? Never mind. These cards. Are any of them valuable?
Let's see. Sierra Archangel, Frahanzer, Pot of Mead. No, these are all pretty common.
We made the same assessment. Is this really De Silva's outline? He must have been huge.
Yeah, they said he was a bodybuilder. He almost competed at international level in his youth.
What stopped him?
Some accident or something, an injury. That's why he went into business. I guess that syncs up. He owns Silver Pro after all.
Silver Pro?
Yeah, they make sporting goods.
And trading card game products. I think that's why he was so involved in them. There's almost no blood, just a few spots here and there.
The coroner's report is pending, but from what we saw when we first came in,
it's pretty clear he was strangled to death. Strangled to death? I'm looking to vacate the scene pretty soon, Miss Aquila. That's fine, Detective. I think we're done here.
Have we got everything we need?
Truthfully, no. But staying here all night isn't going to change that. It's more like we found everything we're going to find.
Hold it!
Damien. We need time to examine everything and think about how that affects the case. Time to head back to the office. Take care.
Okay. Profile, where's Joe's profile? Oh. They didn't even do a sprite for him. 7 feet tall. Terry is barely 5 feet. Like, not even 5 feet. Yeah. Didn't happen. That's going to be where we're going to push things. Let's get out of here.
Miss Aquila. Here it comes. It's good to see ya. Back at work, I mean. Gotta stay professional. Miss Aquila. Anina. I want you to know. Will that be all, Detective Flatfoot? Yeah. That'll be all.
Princess Leia. Oh my god, Phil. What was that about?
It's personal.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Okay, so we got everything we're pretty much gonna get. Time to go back home. Alright. I do like the map. I like the map a lot. Pizza the Hut. Yes! Yes, he's found dead today, having eaten himself to death. So, that went pretty well, right? Right?
Not really, Dylan. Don't celebrate yet. But we found plenty of evidence. It's all just bric-a-brac. But I don't want him to dwell on that. Best to change topic. We need to talk about tomorrow.
Right, boss.
It's gonna take a while to get used to that. How much do you know about being in court? Do you understand what we need to do?
Well... we had to prove T-Bro is innocent.
Close, but that's not quite right. As a defense, we don't have to prove that Scrub is innocent. Scrub is presumed innocent until proven guilty.
I'm familiar with that phrase.
Good, so following on from that, there are facts and there are theories that fit those facts. Fact, Joe Da Silva is dead and he didn't strangle himself. Someone murdered him. Fact, Terry Scrub was found at the scene. His motive, admittedly, loose, but that doesn't change that fact. His motive is. The prosecution will assert a theory that Scrub killed Da Silva. Our job is to demonstrate reasonable doubt that this theory is correct.
And we use the evidence to do that?
And that's the idea. Usually, anyway. Damn telemarketers.
Nina, do you think T-Bro has a good chance?
We'll both do our best.
Okay.
We're on the back foot, so we'll have to listen to the prosecution's case.
And then what?
We wing it.
Oh god, Fel, really? Well, you kept up your end of the bargain. Where are your cleaning supplies? Oh,
Dylan?
yeah?
Go home.
Oh, okay.
Get some sleep. We'll meet at the courthouse at 9 a.m. Anya. What would you do?
This is the end of the day. It is recommended that you save your game to a new file before you can continue. Many screen, would you like to save your game? Sure, why not? Report 8:30 a.m. Hot shower action. Hot dressing action. Oh yeah, ASMR stream.
Phew. Okay, time to go to the courthouse. It's in the middle of town, so it shouldn't take too long to get there.
Ah, it's the one that looks like a courthouse.
Okay, I can do this. Same place as always, the bench on the left. What are you doing? Aquila, silence yourself! Speak to me! Aquila, cease your protest or I will hold you in contempt! Deep breaths, Nina.
Yeah, Anya pled guilty.
Sorry I annoyed you with my friendship.
Oh hey, thank you for that follow, Solid. Appreciate that.
Hey. Morning. Have you come straight from the defendant lobby? Yep. Good, good. How's Terry doing? How do you think? Okay, I'll rephrase. Do you think he's going to be able to get through the trial?
I think so. T-Bro might be a small guy, but he's tough where it counts.
I hope you're right.
Yep. Hello again, Ms. Aquila.
Chad?
My colleagues in the defense community say that everyone else turned Scrub away.
What's your point?
Oh, no point. I just think it's fine of you to represent him under such circumstances.
He wants to bone. He wants to put his objection in her overruled.
I'm done. He uses an awful lot of words without really saying anything.
Tell me about it.
Objection!
All rise for the Honorable Judge Tawny.
That means stand up.
Oh! Stop shipping Nina in chat. I'll ship Nina with everyone if I have to.
Please be seated. We are here today in the observance of the case of Terry Scrub, who stands accused of murder in the first degree. Prosecutor Hawk, are you prepared for the case?
As always, Your Honor.
And you, Miss Aquila? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Though I wish that were true. Miss Aquila, if I may. Yes? I trust we will not see a repeat of your outburst the last time you were in my courtroom. What's she talking about? Never mind. Miss Aquila? It will not happen again, Your Honor. Very well.
Oh my god, Damien, wow.
Mr. Hawk, please state the prosecution's case.
Right away. Terry Scrub was arrested around lunchtime, the day before yesterday, at the High Flyers Casino and Hotel Complex. He was seen standing over the body of the late Joel De Silva, billionaire CEO of Silva Pro and world champion card player. The prosecution asserts that Scrub killed De Silva following an earlier fracas, and we intend to establish his guilt through witness testimony.
Seems legit. He's accusing your friend of murder. Hey, yeah! That's not legit at all. But it's too legit to quit. Gotta hand it to Hawk, though. He's real confident in his words. There's real confidence in his words.
Chicks dig confidence.
Why is he looking so smug? You can't read minds, Chad. And just in case you can... Chad Hawk, you big Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant.
There's too many of those quick cuts. I don't like that. Even though my game has one or two.
Whoops. Defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation?
Yes, Your Honor. My legal name is Telemachus Scrub.
With the what now?
But I live under the assumed name of Terry. And I would like to ask to be addressed as Terry Scrub.
Telemachus?
Yeah, like I said, T-Bro and I grew up in an orphanage. We all got classical names.
So how'd you end up with Dylan?
My real name is actually Odysseus.
It is?
Also, I am currently unemployed, Your Honor.
I see. In that case, what were you doing at a casino?
I was there to enter the DFA tournament that was about to take place.
A DFA?
Dragon Fantasy Arena, Your Honor. Oh gosh, she's a fan.
Oh yes, the one with the dragons, demons, and cards and such. One of my grandsons plays it. He's 8.
And Judge Tani throwing the shade. It's far more than just a game for...
You are correct, Your Honor. That's not to get into a long discussion about how DFA is a children's card game played mainly by adults.
Well, anyway, the tournament has prize money. As I'm between jobs, I thought I would enter.
Very astute.
Yeah, I thought so.
Scrub. She's not serious. We come to the matter at hand. Terry Scrub, you stand accused of murder in the first degree. How do you plead?
I plead not guilty.
Mr. Scrub, before you answer, the report that the prosecution submitted before the trial was quite damning. Their arguments are persuasive. What the? Given how you were found standing over the body, I would ask you to consider your position carefully.
Objection.
Your Honor, whilst I am certain you mean well, my client has made his plea. The defense asks the court to respect that. Miss Aquila. Fine.
I plead not guilty, Your Honor.
Mr. Scrub, the court recognizes your plea.
That's my T-Bro.
Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Okay, here we go. Huh? Hawk's about to bring out a witness who will give a statement. Listen to it. We have to focus on the little details. We're looking for an inconsistency, a flaw of some kind, which shows the witness is either lying or just mistaken. I'll be able to recount afterward, because he's got it. Morning, Janet. Oh, hello again, Randy.
Do they? So that's a thing?
I try not to think about it. And please introduce yourself for the record. I am Randall Flatfoot, and I'm a detective with the Fledge City Police Department. We were first alerted to the crime the day before yesterday, just after 1 p.m.
Yeah, the judge... It's Judge Judy all over again.
A member of the hotel security team called and explained there had been a murder. They also told us that they had detained the hotel guest, as we'd want to question them. We arrested Mr. Scrub at the hotel not long after we got there. The deceased, as you're all likely aware, was Joel De Silva, a billionaire sporting goods tycoon.
The prosecution enters the death certificate of Mr. De Silva into evidence.
Thank you, Detective. Please move on to your statement.
Okay. Witness statement.
Upon arriving at the scene, Mr. De Silva's room was in a disarray. De Silva was dead, and the hotel staff had detained Mr. Scrub. A member of the cleaning staff had walked into the room and seen Scrub standing over the victim's body. Staff recalled seeing the two of them in a fracas in the hotel's lobby, so it seemed prudent to arrest him. Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Something seems off about this whole thing. I should press Flatfoot's statements for more info.
Cross-examination.
In disarray, a great many of what appeared to be De Silva's belongings were lying on the floor in a haphazard fashion. Scrub didn't say anything about going through De Silva's things. Maybe I can use that to crowbar in some doubt. Are you suggesting there were signs of a struggle? Perhaps I would...
Your Honor, the defense is attempting to lead the witness.
Sustained. Please refrain from leading the witness to your own conclusions, Miss Aquila. Miss Aquila, Hawk caught on too fast.
So, how does staff had detained Scrub? I want to see the death certificate. Full autopsy to follow. Okay, so he's killed by strangulation. Okay, disturbed items. We're gonna press everything.
Mr. Scrub was taken willingly, I understand? That was correct, yes. I understand that he did not depose the hotel's security staff, and he was silent during his later arrest. The defense would like to draw attention to Mr. Scrub cooperated fully.
Objection!
You'll have to do better than that, Aquila.
What?
The fact that Scrub came willing does not diminish the prosecution's accusation. He's accused of murder, not evading arrest.
Does it have to be so abrupt? No, but he's right. But I hate to admit it. Let's try something else. A member of the cleaning staff? Your Honor, this is surely hearsay. Flatfoot can't enter a statement on belief of another. It goes against convention.
Objection!
The detective describing the statement that was given to him by the witness as it was presented to him.
True, but...
It describes why he thought it prudent to arrest Mr. Scrub, nothing more.
I agree with Mr. Hawk, in this instance. But Miss Aquila makes a valid point. Mr. Hawk, do not engage in hearsay.
I would never.
Very well. A bit more effort than a slap on the wrist would be appreciated, Judge.
See, 2 minute fracas, okay. What's a fracas?
A fracas. It means they had a severe argument.
Am I saying it right? Then why not just say fight?
From what we understand, there wasn't much of a physical altercation.
What?
Scrub didn't punch De Silva.
Oh.
We should probably let this one slide.
Why?
Because it makes Scrub look bad. And we know it's true.
Hold it.
Why?
Detective, how many murder cases have you investigated? I prefer not to count. So it would be reasonable to consider you an expert in these matters, correct?
This is news to no one, Aquila.
Yes, it would be fair to say I'm an expert in the field of homicide investigation. In that case, you've said that my client's motive stems from an argument with the victim. An argument, I'm keen to remind you, that was over a children's trading card game.
Hey! It's not just a card game for...
Hey, T-Bro?
Yeah?
Shut up. Truthfully, it's unusual. Hot under the collar, Hawk. But it wasn't just about that. Your Honor, the victim posted a message on the internet in which he was very critical of Mr. Scrub's behavior. This would have been highly embarrassing for the defendant, as it would affect his standing in that close-knit community. Here it comes. We believe Mr. Scrub went to De Silva's room and strangled him, due to De Silva airing out their dirty laundry online. You feel this to be important, Miss Aquila?
Yes, it's important.
Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement?
T-Bro would never do that. Your Honor?
Mr. Merlot, is it contain yourself or have you escorted from this courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Try not to worry, Dylan. We'll find a flaw. That prosecutor's playing hardball. He doesn't want us to crowbar in an opening. He probably hopes he can start and end this quickly. So what do? We find a way to bust this wide open.
Still, something's off about this whole thing. Could Scrub really have scrambled him to Silva? No. No, I couldn't.
Objection!
Oh, there's voice. That which means we're right. Detective Flatfoot, could you fight Mr. Scrub? I'm sorry. I don't think I understand the question. My client is standing in front of you at this very moment. Could you take him, beat him up, if he were to attack you?
Objection!
Really, Aquila? Why do you persist in wasting the court's time?
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense wishes to direct the court to the profiles of Mr. De Silva and Mr. Scrub. I could take that pig, no problem. Oh, please, calm down before you hurt yourself, Pipsqueak. Order! Miss Aquila, I insist that you explain yourself. Happily, Your Honor. The defendant you see before you is a man of slight build. Hey! Is a man of slight build who is under 5 feet tall. Whereas Joel De Silva was an imposing man. A former professional bodybuilder. And was around 7 feet tall. But the defendant is a biker! The bikers of the desert to the north have a reputation for physical violence. Nina, that's profiling. Surely they can't say that. Detective.
Objection!
Your Honor, it's inappropriate to accuse my client on the basis of a stereotype. Sustained. Mr. Hawk, does the defendant have any prior record of physical violence? Well, no, Your Honor. Furthermore, this is compounded by your earlier point. It is improbable that my client could have overpowered the victim. Improbable? Perhaps. But still possible. I will concede to that point, Prosecutor Hawk. However, given the doubts that have been raised concerning much of the detective's statement, the defense moves to consider his remarks as no longer relevant to this case. Oh shit. Order. Order! I'm obliged to agree, Miss Aquila. And that's how you use a crowbar. I will ask you to relinquish the stand. Randy. No problem, Janet. I'm a terrible detective. La 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 la. Mr. Hawk, I trust you have another witness. Yes, Your Honor. In that case, please summon them to the stand. Prosecution calls Maria Stevens to the stand. Are we gonna do this or what? Hello, Miss Stevens. Hi. Miss Stevens, I'm sure this recent experience has been quite harrowing. Yeah. Can we hurry this up? I saw him standing over there by the dead man. They were alone. Can I go now? She doesn't seem particularly perturbed. I'll say. Mr. Hawk? Yes, Your Honor? Your report said that this young lady attended counseling yesterday. Is that true? Oh, that quack? They sent me because I wasn't crying and weeping and the rest of it. Like there was something wrong with me. A man has died, Miss Stevens. A man has died, Miss Stevens. Your Honor, I work as a maid in a casino hotel. Did you seriously think this is the first time I walked into a room and come across a dead rich person? Oh shit. I see. Yes, I can see how that changes things. It does? How many people have died at that casino? Like I said,
Objection!
the man was standing over the dead man's body. Can I go now? I'm sorry, Miss Stevens, but no, you can't leave. You need to make a formal statement. This is supposed to be my day off. I appreciate that, but I have to work 2 jobs. That's quite unfortunate. I only get 1 day off every 2 weeks. Maria Stevens, that is enough. Huh? Don't do it, Hawk. Can I? No! Not much of a mind reader after all, eh, Chad? This whole theme seems like a waste of time to me. Then in the interest of brevity, Miss Stevens, if you just cooperate, I will ensure that you can leave as soon as procedurally possible. Will that suffice? Fine. Get on with it. Please state your name and occupation for the record. But if already... Do you want to get out of here or not? This might be your day off, Miss Stevens, but I am very much at work today.
And I'll keep you here all day and all night if necessary. Hey, Cloud, how you doing, man? So say your name and occupation. Now! Whoa. She could be a real hard-ass. Judge Tawny has always run a tight ship. My name is Maria Stevens. I work as one of the cleaning staff at the High Flyers Casino. Wonderful. Now, starting at the beginning, please explain how you came to be involved with this case. I already gave my statement to the detective. What's that? I was on the cleaning rota that morning. Oh god. Witness statement. I'm starting to get heartburn. Oh, crap. I've been assigned to clean the 5th floor. Everything seemed normal. Until I wrapped up room 504 and walked into 505 to see that man standing over the other man's body. I mean, murdered over a card game? That's nuts. Thank you, Miss Stevens. Very succinct. Miss Aquila, please begin your cross-examination. Great, another reason to wait around. She seems pretty hostile, but I need more information to work with.
Hold it.
That was your first clue that something was wrong? Well, yeah. I just cleaned 504 and expected 505 to be empty. She expected 505 to be empty? Something seems off about that. Is there some reason she should have known that something was going on next door? Yes, it's important. Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement? Fine. Next door, I expected 505 to be empty. Hold it. You really had no reason to expect anything was happening at 505? Was kind of busy, you know, cleaning. It's about some evidence that has to be something was happening next door. Did we find any? Try ID. It probably made a racket.
Objection!
There we go. Miss Stevens, are the walls in the hotel quite thick? Pfft, no. I probably shouldn't say this, but it's actually the subject of many complaints. Really? All I'm saying is, don't ever rent rooms 303 or 305. 304 is the honeymoon suite. Starting to feel that by the end of this case, none of us are ever going to want to stay in the hotel. In that case, Your Honor, the defense wishes to present these disturbed items. De Silva's murderer left his room in a state of complete disarray. Even Detective Flatfoot commented on this earlier today. I find it hard to believe that...
Objection!
Honestly, Aquila. Weren't you listening? The witness had already said that she was using a vacuum cleaner. Sustained, Mr. Hawk. It seems quite reasonable that a vacuum cleaner could obscure the noise of what may have been happening next door. This isn't good, Nina. You're right, I'm running out of ways to dispute her story. Think, Nina. She had nothing before walking into the room. This means everything before that is effectively blank. None of us can truly prove what happened before she walked in. Wait. None of us can truly prove what happened before she walked in! Prosecutor Hawk? Yes. Are you saying that this witness can't give any indication what was going on before she walked into the room? Are you seriously asking that? Of course I am! No, wait!
Objection!
Your Honor, the vacuum cleaner made it impossible for this witness to hear what was going on next door. And my colleague on the opposing bench concurs with me on this. I'm not sure I follow your reasoning, Miss Aquila. Isn't that what the witness has been saying all along? Yeah! The witness initially said that she heard nothing from the room next door. However, as Mr. Hawk has so eloquently agreed, that's not that she didn't hear anything. It's that she couldn't hear anything. I get it, that means... Yep, Your Honor, the defense concedes that this witness did walk in on my client while he was standing over the victim. However, she did not witness a murder. In fact, she offers no cause to disprove another theory. My client could have walked into the room just moments before she did. But that's not right. What? Wait, what? What isn't right? I did hear someone. But you said... I know what I said! I don't like where this is going. What do you mean, Miss Stevens? Someone was out in the corridor a few minutes before, just when I started to vacuum 504. Later, when I saw the defendant standing over the dead man, I assumed he was the person I had heard. I see. Witness, this sounds like an important detail. I'm warning you, if you're leaving out details in the interest of time... I'm not, I swear! A record scratch, right? I genuinely just didn't think it was relevant. Given this new information, I am inclined to ask the witness to make a new statement. Mr. Hawk, do you object to this?
No, Your Honor.
And Miss Aquila?
Do I want her to make a new statement? Accept. Do you want her to testify again?
Think it through. She says she heard someone a little earlier, but Scrubs said he had only just walked in when Maria found him. Scrub's our client. He says he's innocent, so we place our trust in that. So if Scrub wasn't there earlier, somebody else was. Right. Hey, Nina. How are we doing? It's hard to say. We avoided an early guilty verdict, but now we're going into overtime. You think Hawk still has the upper hand? Yep. Scrub was there. He was mad at De Silva, and De Silva is dead. None of that has changed. And he could have strangled him. Like Hawk said, it's improbable, but not impossible. He would never. I know that. You know that. But the problem is proving that. The defense would like Miss Stevens to make another statement. Miss Stevens? Yes? Please make a statement about what you just mentioned. And don't leave anything out, or you'll be streaming your shows from a temporary cell. Witness statement. I did hear someone pass by earlier. It was when I was just about to start vacuuming the room next door. The stairs are blocked and lifts are mostly broken. There's no other way guests could leave in a hurry. When I saw the defendant, I assumed it was him I had heard. No one else was nearby. I'd have seen anyone else trying to leave. Thank you, Miss Stevens, for the additional details. Miss Aquila, begin your cross-examination. There's a lot to unpack there. Right now, I bet Scrub still looks guilty to the judge. This might be our last chance. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Start vacuuming the room next door. Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay. Oh, isn't there? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, no, where's the... Oh no, where's the, hotel card thing? Oh, there it is, okay.
Objection!
Yes! Witness, can you please look at this piece of evidence and explain what it is? Fine. It's a service sterile pass. I have my own with me right now in my purse. Could you also describe its...
Objection!
These passes allow people to access the floors of the hotel using the service stairwell and freight elevator. Your Honor, the defense posits that if the actual killer used one of these cards, they could have left...
Objection!
Those cards are only given to the hotel staff.
Objection.
Then why do I have one? I can get this card merely by explaining I was an attorney at the hotel's front desk. At which time I was also told that they had been given to select VIP guests. Namely, celebrities, who would otherwise attract too much attention when moving through the hotel. Such as, oh... I don't know. Any celebrity player at a Dragon Fantasy Arena tournament? Hey, yeah, a defense attorney has a point. Where do you think she buys her conditioner? Order, I say. Mr. Hawk, guess how many players of this children's card game are present for this tournament?
Let me see now.
Struggling a bit, Chad?
My notes say that the tournament has room for 64 entrants. That being said, only a few of them could be classed as celebrities. Axel Reyes, Marks of Steel, Stella Faraday.
Those names are meaningless to me, Mr. Hawk. Your Honor. Okay, time to lay all my cards on the table. The defense asserts that the prosecution's case is open to a possibility, namely, that any of these VIP guests could have been at the crime scene.
Impressive, Aquila. However, there's a great flaw in your alternate theory. You're suggesting one of the other VIPs tried to kill De Silva? Okay, I'm game. Can you name this mystery VIP killer?
Objection!
I hate to remind you, Mr. Hawk, I'm not required to prove innocence. You are required to prove guilt. Order.
What the?
I will have order! Mr. Hawk, can you account for this?
I'm genuinely impressed, Mrs. Aquila. Miss Aquila, really I am.
I just got a sudden chill. Brace yourself. I suspect this will get worse before it gets better.
Your Honor, we've gone around the houses on this one. However, none of what has been said has changed the fundamental facts. Scrub was found standing over the victim with a reasonable motive. His means were admittedly improbable, but as Miss Aquila has admitted, not impossible.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. I know what you mean.
Most of all the defenses suggested that a third party may have been involved. They presented no definitive evidence that anything was going on outside of our working understanding. And on that note, the prosecution rests.
I'm getting a bad feeling. Miss Aquila, you have indeed pointed out some flaws in the prosecution's supposedly airtight case. Yeah. Wait for the other shoe to drop, Dylan. But Mr. Hawk is right. No way. I see no clear evidence that a third party was active at the hotel on the day of the murder. My verdict, therefore, can't be swayed by this theory. Is there anything else we can do? I'm sorry, Dylan. We've tried everything I can think of. This can't be happening. I know I never should have taken Scrub's case. It's all happening again, just like before. And I can't do anything to stop it. What? Your Honor, may I address the court? What's going on? I have no idea.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must protest. This is highly irregular. Silence, Mr. Hawk. Do not presume to order me around in my own courtroom. Go ahead, Randy. We've just received a report. If this doesn't help us, we're finished. That another crime was committed at High Flyers Casino.
Objection!
Of what possible relevance? Someone robbed the casino safe at around the same time as the murder. Well, this is quite the revelation. Was anything stolen, Detective? That's just it, Your Honor. According to the casino staff, the safe only contained one item. They don't know what it was. Only that it belonged to Joe da Silva. Nina. On it.
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense believes it's presumptuous to rule out a third party's involvement in Da Silva's murder, given the flaws we have identified in the prosecution's case. When it's clear that another crime is going on in the hotel at the same time. Well, man. It's a good one. Arner. Judge Tawny, Surly. Arner, Surly. Somebody stole the card. Now that I have proceedings under control once more, given this new information, I am forced to concur with Miss Aquila's argument. Does she have to seem so forlorn about that? You'd be surprised how good it is to hear someone else say that. Put bluntly, the prosecution has not proven Mr. Scrub's guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Phew. We're not out of the woods yet. However, the facts of the case still stand, so I'm unable to render a verdict. To resolve this, we shall adjourn for today. Adjourn? Yep, it means we get more time, which is what we sorely need. Both benches are urged to investigate further and restate their cases. We shall reconvene the day after tomorrow. Court is adjourned. Yep, we're gonna say yes, I would like to save my game. Nina, just a couple more minutes. Nina! Ah! Wow. You really are a morning person. Do you understand the notion of privacy? We've been waiting next door for over half an hour. Listening to you, hitting the snooze button like clockwork every 5 minutes. I'm making coffee. How do you take it? Black. How did you do that? Do what? Yesterday in the courtroom. The thing with the safe robbery. How did you hold off until that very last moment? This one is not. The first one is. Chapter 1 is free. Chapter 2 is $3 US. Wait, does he really think I planned all that? Seriously, you were amazing. I guess that's your answer. I should really come clean. But I guess anything which keeps the spirits up is a good thing. What matters is we got another day to investigate. And 2 things to look into. 2 things. We suggested someone else might have been involved in the murder. Oh, excuse me. We need to look into the other people who have sterile passes. First, we check out the casino safe. That's right. Let's head over to the casino. Okay, boss. Oh, snap.
Can I help you? Oh, you're here. Your reputation precedes you, it seems. You're that lawyer.
Defense attorney, actually.
And yes, Nina and Aquila have Aquila Defense and Law. The detective said I should watch out for you.
Detective?
Yes, he's in the safe room.
Great. Can you tell us where it is?
Through the door right behind me. Wait just a moment.
Oh, where is it? Thanks a bunch.
It's on itch.
Ah, Miss Aquila. I wondered when you would turn up. Good morning, Detective. How long have you been down here?
Personally, since around 7 this morning. Mr. Hawk was very clear that we had to make this our top priority. Note that he's not here, though.
Where is he?
Who knows?
What have you found?
Well, the forensics team is going to turn up a bit later. Right now, we're just doing a preliminary inspection. In truth, we found very little. Then again, I'm not quite sure what we're looking for.
Can we take a look around?
There isn't much to see, but you're welcome to it. Talk to me if you need anything.
Let's get to it. Okay. What do you make of this?
Let me take a look at it.
You gonna tell me you're an expert on safe locks or something?
Not an expert, no. It's a hobby. Oh my god. This is a highly sophisticated lock. One built by Rookery. Computer controlled, self-contained, totally unhackable via electronic means.
Okay, how do you know all that?
I don't know. It depends on how long this game goes. It kind of took over a bit. We played the first one, which is about an hour, and then we all liked it so much we decided, hey, fuck it, we'll buy the second one and play that. It's stamped onto the casing. See?
Huh, he's right. Highly sophisticated, totally unhackable. That's good branding, I suppose.
We came to the same conclusion. This is the best lock that Rookery makes.
Then how did they break in?
Everything has a weakness. In this case, I'm just a mechanic, but to my eyes, it looks like someone disassembled it piece by piece. Yeah, it's a puzzle, all right. Who would know how to make Rookery products other than Mr. Rookery himself, Axel Reyes?
What can you piece together about the safe robbery?
Just the obvious. Someone managed to beat the lock on the door and open it. Once they were in, they could have taken anything. Fortunately, there was only one item in the safe.
Flatfoot said that at the trial. I wonder.
Unicorn. Yeah. Motivate him. I want to play his game too.
How do you know there was only one item?
In fact, didn't you say it belonged to Joel Da Silva?
Yeah.
See that guy over there talking to my subordinate? Oh, God, my nose is so itchy. It sucks. He's the one who told us.
You should probably talk to him. In court, you said the robbery happened around the same time as the murder. How do you know that?
This room has a secret CCTV surveillance system. There's a hidden camera set into the opposite wall of the safe door, as well as 2 cameras inside the safe itself.
And surely the cameras would...
The camera system was sabotaged. We're still looking into it, but the feed just shows static for around 30 minutes. Which ends around the time we believe Terry's scrub was discovered in his room.
I guess that would have been too easy.
The robber did all this in 30 minutes? You impressed? Aren't you? I hadn't thought about it, but yes.
Thanks, Detective.
Anytime. Hello, are you with the police too? Oh god, Cloud.
No, I'm Nina Aquila, a defense attorney. I represent Terry Scrap.
The murderer?
The defendant!
Of course. How presumptuous of me.
Quite.
Oh, sorry guys, my nose is just super itchy.
Are you certain only one item was stolen from the safe?
Absolutely. It belonged to the guest, Joel De Silva.
How do you know that?
Mr. De Silva handed the item to me himself, not long after he arrived in the hotel.
When was that?
Early in the morning, on the 14th.
The same day he was murdered.
As I understand it, yes.
What was it?
It was a small package of some sort, though as to what it contained, I have no idea.
Come on, seriously?
I'm the safe's lockmaster, and De Silva was a highly trusted guest. There's no reason for me to invade his privacy. But to give you some idea, the package was a brown envelope. It was thin and around the size of a smartphone, but lighter. There's a card. I know it was the only thing stolen, because the only item present in the safe at the time.
Okay, see you later, Unicorn. Have a good night.
Oh my god, Cloud, what the hell? Egyptian, oh my god, Wheelman.
Still, there's one thing I don't understand. If it happened the same time around the murder, why didn't you report it right away?
Oh, after I took the item from De Silva, I clocked out. I attended a friend's wedding, and I only found out about the robbery when I came back to work yesterday afternoon.
It's strange that no one else noticed that the safe had been broken into.
Not really. No alarms have been tripped, and I'm the only one that can open the safe. There's no reason for anyone else to wander in here. Even if another guest had an item placed in the safe while I was gone, they would have had to wait until I was back. The lock uses a retinal scanner calibrated to one of my eyes.
That's a pretty good alibi. He's bound to be in photographs taken at the wedding. And as the safe used a retinal scanner, he couldn't have given a code to an accomplice.
Will that be all? I need to get back to filling in this police report for our insurer.
Yeah, that'll be everything. Thanks for your time.
Aquila.
We're wrapping up. Are you done? I think so. Not that it's been much help. This doesn't look like it had anything to do with Scrub's case. But the coincidence. I've got to be missing something. Just like you guys, I'm not sure what we need. But I know it isn't here.
Well, maybe I can save you some time. This morning, we tried to track down every person who holds a service stairwell pass. All of the people we spoke to had good alibis, but there were 3 we couldn't find.
Who?
The 3 champion duelists. Marcus Steele, Stella Faraday, and Axel Reyes. You might want to focus your efforts on speaking to them. I'll be doing the same.
Thanks, Detective.
Just a professional courtesy, you understand?
Right. Let's get going.
Okay, we gotta find them.
Say, Nina.
What?
That was good, right? I don't follow.
What the detective said in the safe. If T-Bro was found in the victim's room around the time of the robbery, Hawk can't pin the robbery on T-Bro.
Sorry, but you got things backwards.
Huh?
What we learned in the safe, it only proves Terry didn't break into the safe. Which we kind of knew already. And if I'm honest, if Terry's going to go down for a crime he didn't commit, the safe robbery would be a better false accusation than the murder.
Oh. You're right. Sorry, I got distracted.
It's fine, Dylan. Remember, this is my job. But I want to help you. Talk to me. I want to help you, but I can't if you don't tell me what.
Nina? You okay? You kind of spaced out a bit there.
I'm fine. I'm just tired.
It's nearly lunchtime. So why don't we hurry? So we need to hurry if we want to track down Axel Reyes, Stella Faraday, or Marcus Steele.
You're right. I think if we're going to do that, we're going to have to attend this card game / anime con.
Don't sound so mournful. Maybe it'll be fun?
Can nothing kill your optimism, Dylan? We're going to need passes to get into the event. Let's see if we can get some.
Hey, the lines are down. Welcome to DFA 23. For the duration of the event, this is the ops desk. We can take care of most problems.
Any chance of getting 2 event passes?
Sorry, but I'm afraid not. The event has been sold out for weeks. We have some passes that belong to no-shows, but they're going to people on the con's waiting list.
Maybe we can strong arm her with some ID. What's this? It's my ID. I'm the attorney representing Terry Scrub, and I need access to the con for myself and my personal assistant here.
Personal.
Oh, but if you can't provide us with passes, I guess I'll just have to file a warrant to gain access. Of course, that'll be public record. Might even make the newspapers. Wait! We usually keep a few passes for members of the press, things like that. I just happen to have 2 of them left. Here. Yes. Thanks. One for me, and one for you. Could you really have filed a warrant to get these? Maybe, but it would have taken time. A luxury we don't have. Come on, we've got to get a snobby gate guard to speak with. We got a snobby gate guard to speak with. That passes, please. There we go. Is that 2 passes? Read them and weep. Fine, you can pass. Casino floor is over at 11:15 a.m. I don't see Axel, Marcus, or Stella. Do you even know what Marcus and Stella look like? I just assumed if any of them were here, they would be in a group of fans. There would be a group of fans clamoring to see them. Yeah, that's fair. After all, we saw the commotion kicked up the last time Axel walked into the room. So what now? Someone's got to know where they are. Cosplay is not consent. Nice. I guess we just start talking to people. Alright. We were going to take a mulligan. Generally, you want to be sure you have... Seems to be a technical discussion about high-level DFA play. Oh, Lord. We didn't come here to gamble. Come on, come on. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. I love slot machines. Did you know the first slot machines date back to the 1890s?
I'm pretty sure the murder was Axel Ray's.
It used a system based on poker. I think the older machines have more charm. The new electronic ones just don't have the same feel, you know? You sure know a lot about slot machines. Do you win much? Oh no, I don't gamble.
Ugh, I lost again.
Maybe we shouldn't bother him. You almost had me there on the 4th turn.
How to get your duel on. Just play already.
Phew, good game. Almost had me there on 4th turn. Okay, this. Leaf Lanover Owls? I thought they were on the ban list.
Ah! Your Water Seraph Angel's no match for my Leaf Lanover Elves.
Okay. A bit of a slow burn. A little to the left, just in the middle of the green screen. Perfect. Let's keep this moving. We have a lot of pictures to take today.
We got more green thread.
Oh, here it is. Welcome to Cosplay HQ. The costumes are impressive. Did people make them themselves? Sometimes, though some people buy them online. Doesn't that defeat the point? No, though I can see why you might think that. Not all cosplay is competitive. People cosplay for many different reasons. Ultimately, it's just about having fun and showing our love for our favorite characters. Do you cosplay? All the time! But at this event, I'm working as a gopher, so this yellow hoodie is the closest I get to a costume. Let me know if you have any cosplay questions or need any help.
Oh, it's just the same thing over again. Okay. Gotta finish this before the masquerade in a few days' time. Oh, no.
Back of the line. What are you waiting for? Waiting for the start of the charity exhibition match. Charity exhibition match? Yeah! Axel Reyes and Stella Faraday are patrons of a charity. What charity?
Art is called Cards for Humanity.
They provide trading card games for people in developing countries. Oh god! I've got nothing to say to that. They're gonna play an exhibition match in a few minutes, and the loser has to donate a ton of money. You wanna get in line to watch? Not yet.
Okay, so that's where we have to go.
It's pretty good, expensive though.
DFA 23. Anime screening. Ooh, feel free to wander in and out.
Oh, she's some anime. Wait, isn't she his sister?
Not biologic. Oh god!
She's cute, I guess. But I think the blonde is best girl. Hey, down in front! I'm trying to watch this.
No, I missed something. Can you move out of the way? Oh, wow. Down in front as I'm in the back. Oh my, that's... wow.
Steel Samurai, yeah. I should save my game, though. That's a good point.
Can I get you something from the bar? Got a special DFA cocktail, the Mana Screw, if you want something hard.
I
could really do with... Sorry, we're kind of busy. Maybe later. Oh, no problem. We do soft drinks too, so check back if you need something. Seriously? It sells... Razalentless. It's an energy drink made by... Let me guess. Razcorp? Yeah. But I thought Raz was an esports mogul. Will he slap his name onto just anything? All the programmers dig it. Look at the ingredients. Looks like the programmers don't sleep much. Okay, let's get in line. Yes. We should probably get in line. Yeah, we'll wait. What the? Wow, it's really busy in here. We're about to begin, so please take your seats. No time to dawdle, I guess. We need to find somewhere to sit. Sit better next to each other. Can I go? Hey! You're answering competitors only. Alright. Oh yeah, make some noise! Hello, Flair City! And welcome to the annual charity match of DFA 23. Now is the 23rd year. The annual charity match goes to support the causes of card games in developing countries. I still think that's not a particularly worthy cause. Shh! And now to welcome today's exhibition duelist. He's the man with the millions. Billions, Aaron. Fine. World number 2. He's conquered the world of business and now he sets his sight on the pinnacle of DFA. Axel Reyes! Shout out to all you who would only settle for the best. Shoot for your dreams with the new Race Corp headset, only $249.95. Now with the second DSP to make your ears the ultimate early warning system in any FPS game. Is he seriously hawking Race Corp products? He didn't get rich by keeping them secret, you know. I mean, I guess? Wait, Dylan, who's that on the other side of the arena? I don't know. A cosplayer, maybe? I don't recognize him from the Dragon Fantasy series. I think he's from one of the newer games? And now, Axel's opponent. Daryl's personal favorite. Yes, anyway, if you have a cell phone, you probably already have her name on your home screen. The queen of the arena, the princess of ice, Stella Faraday!
Thanks all of you for coming out today, given the difficult events of this week. Nowhere greets DFA duelists like Fledge City. Woo! That's where we are! The loser of this duel will donate $10 million to Cards for Humanity.
Oh god damn you, naming them all.
A cause that was very dear to the late Joel Da Silva.
Wow. She's even more beautiful in person than on her live streams. I mean, she's pretty, sure. Are you kidding? She's gorgeous. But she's a model, a CEO. She's even a special envoy for the UN.
She's a CEO too?
Yeah, she owns Faraday Tech. Didn't you know that?
The cell phone company? No. Who wants to see me wipe the floor with Axel Reyes?
Stella! Stella! No one give me an Axel, my queen! We love you, Stella! My right arm calls out, Stella. On any other day, you might have been fine. But today you made a bad draw. A defiant spirit such as yours will satiate Raxanel's hunger.
Check yourself before you deck yourself, Reyes.
Jesus Christ.
That was amazing! What? Oh my god! What the? What? What is going on? What is going
shit. What the fuck? Stella's party was victorious. Stella wins! That's an expensive loss for number 2. Can we get a few words, Axel? Raxino will go hungry this day. Raxino? What? He said it a few times. Raxino. It's the demon which lurks in Axel's right arm. With the what now? And that's us. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out to watch the duel. Hey, look! What the frick? Now where do you suppose he's going? That concludes this event. Please make your way back into the main casino area. Okay, I'm gonna try to speak to Axel and Stella. Oh, awesome! About their alibis. That was amazing. Oh, right. I want to see if it's locked. Oh no, it seems like just back door. I can see no parking lot. Okay. I'll take a selfie with Stella. So they're off the hook. Axel, Stella, I'm such a big fan. No autographs. Oh. Axel? Fine. Do you have a pen? I'll sign any Ray's Corp gear you have. I don't have any with me. I could get a can of Ray's Lentless from the machine. Okay, that's enough. Mr. Reyes, we're not here for the con. My name's Nina Aquila, and I'm a defense attorney. That was pretty amazing. I represent Terry Scribe. You're here because of that murderer? I'm here representing a client, Miss Faraday, who, I'll remind you, remains innocent until he's proven guilty. Don't talk to her, Axel. She's just trying to stir the pot. The police found your client standing over... Stella, please. Let me handle this. Poor Joel. How dare you? What? Don't feign ignorance, you vulture. Walking in here, wavering around accusations. I haven't accused anyone, Mr. Reyes. Why else would you be here? I'm just trying to establish a few things before tomorrow's day in court. Then tell me. Do you have a subpoena? A warrant? A court order? Do you have the paperwork to compel us to talk to you? Looks like this isn't his first rodeo when it comes to lawyers. No, this was meant to be informal. Then, with all due respect, this conversation is over. But why? Miss Aquila, regrettably, both of us are very busy with the tournament. If you still wish for an audience, speak to my PA. I'm sure a slot will come up once the event draws to a close. You're well aware that the trial will be over by then. That's your problem. Raxinol hungers after my defeat, and I tire of your insolence. Go bother someone else. Discuss. I can't think of anything. So I just repeat the same thing over and over. Oh my god. Secret duels. Alright, so. That could have gone better. What did you expect? Normal people don't like it when a lawyer gets in their face. Maybe, but he seemed especially evasive. You really think he was involved in the murder? Yes! Dylan, I know you're a big fan of his. Come on. He's rich, successful. Rich people commit crimes too. I know that. Okay, let me put it another way. Oh god. We believe Terry's innocent. So we just accuse Axel Reyes? No. Terry's innocent until proven guilty. We have to cast some doubt on the facts that suggest his guilt. This is all about alibis. And if we're going to understand those, we need to speak to Axel again. Stella too. I doubt they'll stay still long enough for us to speak to them. We need some way to talk to them that prevents them from stonewalling us or just walking away. Wait. That gives me an idea. This is gonna sound crazy, but Do you know how to play Dragon Fantasy Arena?
You're not suggesting.
Why not? Our event passes make us eligible to enter the tournament. Oh my god, seriously?
But we haven't played DFA. I haven't played DFA since I was a kid. And it's changed a lot.
Doesn't matter. We don't need to win the whole event.
We're short on time.
But if we play enough, the VIPs will come to us.
I really wish I would have thought of this earlier. This is nuts.
You got any better ideas? There's no other way to pin down Axel and Stella. Plus, we still haven't seen the other VIP flatfoot mentioned, Marcus Steele. This way we could get the chance to duel him, too.
Okay, let's do it.
Awesome!
What do we need?
We need to buy a DFA starter deck.
Where do we do that?
I'm sure I've seen them at the Combiney.
The convenience store?
That's the one.
Okay, let's head over to the convenience store. It's right in the middle of town.
Oh my god. This game. It's going places I was not expecting it to. Right in the middle of town, huh? There we go. Combiney. We should be fine with just 2 starter decks, I think.
That'll be 457.87. Will that be all?
That's every booster set you have, right? So yeah, that'll be swell. Thanks.
Thanks, please come again. $5,500 on booster packs? Hey, are you at the card game tournament too?
I most certainly am. Future champion Marcus Steele at your service. Like and subscribe.
To what?
Who are you guys? Are you DFA duelists too?
Actually, I'm...
We're duelists, yeah. Okay, I gotta give him a different... I gotta get him a voice. What voice?
Yep, duelists, both of us.
Rad! It's awesome to meet you. I'm sorry if you came here looking for boosters. Right here.
You certainly seem keen.
You have to be keen if you want to be a winner. I came storming over the moment I heard they had booster packs in stock.
But why the rush?
Don't you know? DFA boosters have been sold out for weeks. I've been ticking off the days on the calendar, dreaming about today's shipment. Now I finally got the cards to take on the sinister Axel Race and beat him in his own game. Sinister Axel. You think Axel's sinister? Are you serious? Have you met the guy?
Harsh, but fair.
He has a demon seal within his right arm.
So we're just taking that as true then.
Yes. Axel thinks he can waltz into DFA and win just because he's rich and has supernatural powers. Does that sound like a good guy to you? DFA isn't about money, it's about having faith in the art of the cards. He's a villain, and I'm the hero who's gonna knock him off his perch with my legendary green card. He's my ultimate rival. And he knows it well. Oh, now he does, I guess.
Ultimate rival? You guess?
Yeah.
Psst, Nina.
Axel's lifelong rival before this week was Joel De Silva. Axel Reyes owns Ray Corp. De Silva owns Silva Pro. That's right. But now De Silva's been removed from play, which leaves Axel square in my sights as ultimate rival. And no one's gonna block me.
I can understand the rivalry is duelist, but what other companies have to do with this?
It's all about gaming. As I heard, Silva Pro is constructing a deck of new products for the esports market,
Which would have made them direct competitors.
right on the first draw.
It's a Chun-Li bot. Oh my god. Alibi. Terrible news about De Silva though, right?
Terrible. How to take a mulligan is terrible. This is a tragedy.
Did you hear anything about how it happened?
I didn't walk my chair.
I just thought with you being a VIP, you might have some insider info.
Nope, not a peep. Just the same announcement as everyone else. I was in my room when it happened, so I didn't find out about it until later. It's an insult to all honorable duelists. The idea that someone would sneak around and stab De Silva in the back.
Wasn't he strangled?
Metaphorically. Okay. Anyway, sweet talk, guys, but I've got to retire from this combo. Axe is probably in his room beefing up the power level of his deck this very moment. And I need to give it my all if I'm going to take him down. I'll remember you guys when I'm the undisputed master of DFA. Alright, yeah. Oh my god. Yugi Tuber, oh my god, Wheelman, no.
He's a handful. I'd heard things, but he's even more exuberant in person. Do you know much about him?
Not really. Marcus is a recent success. He's only been on the DFA circuit for a few months. He used to be a video game streamer.
New blood, eh? I guess I can empathize with that. So where do they keep the DFA decks? It's probably best to just ask at the counter. Hello and welcome to Combiney. Are you looking for one of our delicious jelly donuts? Actually, we need 2 starter decks for Dragon Fantasy Arena. No problem, we just happen to have 2 left. Okay, 2 DFA decks. That'll be $200. 200? That's robbery! It's free market economics. It's still a rip. How much we got? Let me check. I've got $10. What about you? Just some pocket change. Well, I'm not running a charity. Sorry, but unless you can find the cash, there'll be no starter decks for you. Now what? There's gotta be a way we can get some money. Wait, what about at the casino? Oh my god. You can't be serious. I'm very serious. DFA tournament is running. There's still a bank of slot machines on the casino floor near the card game tables. Maybe we can try to win the money we need. Seems a long shot. But we're out of options. Let's give it a try. Don't worry. I'm something of a slot machine whisperer. Sure you are, Dylan. Oh my god. Back to the casino to gamble. I'm feeling good about this one. Looks like we can use this. I've got $10. Do you know much about slot machines? I've got a good feeling about this one. Oh god, it's... Oh, we won $10. Yes. Yeah, spin! Hey, we're winning. Let's do this. I think it's basically geared towards allowing us to win pretty well. I mean, I haven't really lost. I saw recently like a Pokemon Wheel Man. Try red machine. Oh yeah, like. Oh, so close. Okay, no. $61. Not so sure about this machine. He said, oh, you have to listen to what he says. They all have the same. He's got a good feeling. Okay, I think that's what we have to listen to because he said I didn't have a good feeling about the other one. Oh, there we go. Nice. Watch us get $10,000. That'd be awesome. No. No, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. See, 1, 2, 3. You think maybe this isn't the best way to... I'm sure of it. Okay, you just keep going. Okay. Just keep moving from the blackjack tables. It just looks like you just keep checking them out, playing a little bit, and then just, yeah. Still think that's expensive. So what? We already have $200 because of your gambling problem. Wait, what? Well, what would you call it? You guys gonna buy these or what? We'll take them. Thanks a bunch. Remember, everything's at your convenience at Combiney. How much do you remember how to play? How much do you remember about how to play DFA? Not much. Last time I played it, I was in middle school. And the game didn't have holograms or big arenas. It was just a card game. I barely remember the rules. But that's a great place to start.
Objection!
Oh god.
You'll always eventually win. Yeah, I think we should go that. Yeah, I think we'll do adventure mode, just to play with a different setting. Yeah, we'll just do it, yeah. Because we're doing for the story. Yeah, okay. Making battles easy. Yes, this is what you want. Put up your cards.
No!
Time to get your duel on. Okay, Padawan, listen well. What? Your deck is made up of cards like some monsters, both magical attacks. You have 3 bars, HP or health points. If you take damage. If you hit 0, you lose. These play cards have been monsters with various abilities. You get MP returns, so you shouldn't worry about using it up. You always have more. Finally, you have TP or technical points. You gain TP in small amounts for doing various things. Yeah, right now. Okay. No, I'm in it for the story mostly. I don't. This is just a side thing.
Gas queen.
However, you'll probably also be using cards and summoning creatures. I'm trying to do the same thing to you. 3 creatures on the field at a time. You can only damage your opponent when they have no creatures on the field. Play creatures, summon a monster. I can't tell where the other guy is, but please. There are 3 creature positions. On top, middle, and bottom. This is insane. You only summon 1 creature in each position. Usually you only summon another if the creature in the position dies. Not really. You can only play cards that are valid space, so no need to worry about getting it wrong. Remember the affinities. Affinities? There are 3 affinities. Fire, water, and leaf. The most offensive creatures and special cards belong to these affinities. What difference does that make? All you need to remember is this. Fire beats leaf beats water beats fire. Seems like a lot to remember. It's easy. Water puts out fires, fire burns leaves, and leaves, kill water, I guess. I guess plants absorb water. But enough fire boils water away. Yeah, don't overthink it. You can also pass a turn. Why would I want to do that? Sometimes you want to save up MP for a future turn. Watch out if your opponent passes a turn to you. They might have something sneaky up their sleeve. You can only summon 3 monsters at any one time, so you may just lack the space to summon any more. If there's nothing you can do on a turn, you'll auto-pass until there's something you can choose to do. Now see if you can beat me. Believe in the art of the cards. Leaf Bunny! Oh, snap! Nice. See? You get it. I think so? Actually, it's kind of fun. Great. Rank 1 duelist. Customary after a win for the loser to give an important card to the winner. But as this is your first duel, you'll just have to cope with the cards we just bought. Fire Samurai, Water Wolf, Thief. Thanks, Dylan. Let's head back to the casino. As pass holders, we're eligible to duel, so we should look for anyone who's out to play some games. If we win some games, we're sure to attract the attention of Axel and Stella. Okay. This is kind of a neat little side game. I do like that it gave you the option of, you know, either go for a challenge or just do it, hey, you know. Okay, now we just... Hold on. Is that still a Faraday? Look at her. Surrounded by fans, but she looks totally at ease. She's a class act. Let's go talk to her. No chance. We'd never get near her. We should stick to your plan. If we win enough duels, hopefully she'll come to us. There's so many people. Who do we have to duel? I guess we should look around at the card game tables. There are bound to be a few people who stand out and look eager to duel. Shuffling my deck, shuffling my deck. Is he... I just finished the game. No, I don't need the seed. Maybe come back when you're higher rank. I'll show you the true might of nature. You here to duel? You're pretty low rank. I can still take you to school. I'll make you eat those words. Deal the cards, and we'll see whose fire burns the hottest. She's on fire deck. Can you attack me? I have no idea. What a wolf. I know, right, Will? Thanks for telling us your weakness right off the bat. Yeah. I think that's all. I think it wouldn't really matter if we did easy or not because, yeah, you die real life, Queen. Look, here. Fire Tengu. Ooh, hello. Sea is immovable. Wait, not to change. Very well. Be washed away by water's might. Yeah, see, because it tells you sink beneath the waves. Oh shit. Out of his into the shadow. Oh my god, you guys. What the hell? Halfway's been summoned. They are. They're. Oh god, it's hilarious. Jay. Oh my god. Totally got this. Just stop summoning. There we go. Powering through duels. I won! It appears even the power of rivers and seas bends to the will of nature. Here. Water Siren. Okay, can I fight Green Boy now? You're here to duel. Grow tomato plants. We're going to be strangled by nature's roots. Don't be so sure. I've killed every office plant I've ever owned. That's not something to be proud of. I will strangle your deck. Holy crap, Queens! Oh my god! I want to see what the new card is like. Fire Tengu! Oh, sweet! Go. I won! No, my precious harvest. Here. Phoenix Wright.
My fans are telling me all about this mysterious new rookie. I must have the wrong person. You're just that ambulance chaser from before. Defense attorney. Like it matters. You got some nerve coming back here after the way you pounced on us earlier. All I wanted to do was ask about your... Someone very close to us died, and we're doing the best we can to carry on in his memory. It's difficult enough to have that without having to deal with your aggro, too.
I know, right? That's what I like about it. It's simple and fun enough where it doesn't feel like it's just slapped onto the game. So it's an awesome little mini game. She's leaving. Like hell she is. So you don't want to play? I'm a level 4 duelist. I don't duel with the likes of you. Hey, it's cool. If you're worried you'll lose. Did she just... Damn, that's cool. She gave me some... Yeah, 2 cheeseburgers and... Oh, wow. I think you just became the most unpopular person in the room.
Are you really that uncouth?
Oh. Did the ice priestess just get fiery all of a sudden?
Who needs fire? My water deck is all I need to wash away trash like you. Let's do this, lawyer.
She seems really, really nettled. You sure you're gonna be okay? Her deck's meant to be super powerful.
Going to be okay? We're about to play a children's card game, not a duel to the death. Hurry it up! Some of us have $1 billion company to run.
Looks like I'm gonna have to do this. I better climb onto the blue podium. Oh, shit! Her adventure on cloud, yeah.
So it's come to this.
I never wanted to fight you, Stella. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Then let's make this interesting. The longer you survive, the more of your questions I'll answer. And if you lose, you leave this tournament and don't come back. You and Goggle Boy there.
Fine. Put up your decks and let's do this.
Check yourself before you deck yourself.
Leaf Sprite. Oh, we totally got this.
Objection!
I wonder if you can summon more than one. I'm curious. Because it has the double arrow thing, so I wonder if that means it can go anywhere? No, okay. Oh shit. She has more than water. Oh shit. Shit just got real.
Hold it!
I think we got her on the run.
Your arrogance. I'm more De Silva like a member of my own family.
And surely you care that they catch the killer? Where were you when De Silva was murdered?
I was in the lobby taking selfies with my fans. Wait, are you? How dare you? Joel was like a second father to me. I'm mortified at his death.
Not too mortified to crash out of a card gaming tournament.
Joe would never want me to back out of a challenge. The face of the mind of my ultimate card. Karos, Water Guardian.
Game item card. Karos Water Guardian. Objection! God.
Why do you even play this game? You're a CEO, a model. You work for the UN. My ears are always to the ground, listening for the next big thing. Do you have any idea how much the contract for an online game version of DFA would be worth? So it's just about money. It's about being number one.
Let's see what she is calling next.
If you think I'm going to blink, then you'll be sorely disappointed.
Look at all her status effects, holy shit.
Karos, unleash the cruelty of winter! Stella! Are you alright? Let me help you up. That's weird. She's wearing gloves. Transparent ones.
She's fine, Nina.
He's right. It's just blowback.
Blowback? Yeah, blowback.
Can one of you elaborate, please? It's okay. Nina, right? That's your name? I must be off my game. I've just been so preoccupied. You're grieving. I'm sure everyone understands. You'd be surprised. Still, a promise is a promise. Let's grab something to eat and we'll talk.
Haha, no rank 5 duelist.
So you're just concerned about Axel? He might not look it, but deep down, he's a real sweetie. He's taking it really hard. Joel's death, I mean.
That explains him, but what about you? Why were you so dismissive?
Seriously, Dylan, put the pieces together. Axel and I, we've been dating for about 6 months.
What?
Keep it down.
Judging by my assistant's reaction, I assume this isn't widely known. Oh god, Damien.
No, and it has to stay that way for now. If word got out, it could affect the share price of my company, Faraday Tech. I'm having a bit of a power struggle with my board of directors. If I reveal my hand too early, the whole company could slip through my fingers. Speaking of that, earlier when I helped you get up, I noticed something. You're wearing a pair of gloves. Oh, these? You have good eyes. They're supposed to be almost invisible. All the top card game players wear them. But it's not to stop you from transferring your oils of your skin onto your cards. Race Corp makes them. Axel's firm? That's right. They used to be ugly like household rubber gloves. Axel worked to make them a bit more fashion-friendly. Gloves, skin oils.
Are you saying Axel makes gloves to prevent a person from leaving fingerprints?
I never thought of it that way. But yes, I suppose they would do that.
Yeah, no, this game totally came out of nowhere and just blew me away.
Stella, I have a very important question. Where was Axel at the time of De Silva's murder? Please, it's vital. I don't know where he was.
You didn't think to ask him?
Of course I did. He wouldn't give me a straight answer.
Oh, excuse me.
He was meant to meet me in the lobby, so I was there waiting for him. We were going to head out for lunch, but he never showed up. I ended up taking selfies and signing autographs with fans. I see. You don't think... I'm not a prosecutor, Stella. All that matters is that we don't know where he was. What about Marcus? Did you see him? That prick? You don't like him? He hasn't exactly endeared himself to the community. He's just so abrasive. I guess that syncs up. I have no idea where he was. I didn't really care to know. I understand. Anyway, do you have anything else to ask? Just one more thing. Are you sure you're not hurt? For the last time, I'm fine. I'm not made of glass. DFA can be a pretty physical game. But it's just a bit of blowback. Sometimes it causes cuts and bruises, but really, I'm fine. In that case, I think we're done here. Great. You know, you're a pretty good duelist for a rookie.
Try being a defense attorney.
That's gonna have to do.
Is it that time?
I think so. Let's head back to the office. I wonder how much is left. Yeah, sorry I didn't get back to Astoria Unicorn, but holy crap, this game is totally throwing me for a loop. I'll save soon, don't worry. It sucks we didn't get to speak to Axel. I know we've got all this going on, but it'd be great to see what makes him tick. Oh boy. Dylan's not gonna like this. I know Axel's kind of your hero. Axel can't have done it. Dylan. He just can't have. I know you think that. I'm sure most of the people at the card game tournament would agree with you. But he doesn't have an alibi. I don't care. De Silva was his friend. What are you doing? Speak to me. I'm your friend. Don't do this. Cut it out, Dylan. We're talking life and death for Terry here. I was hoping we'd find something, anything today which would help us cast doubt on Hawk's case. But everything we found just seems to pose a further question. I'm sorry you missed it too, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Gathering. If I just suggest that Axel's alibi is flawed to save your friend's life, that's what I'm prepared to do. Remember what we talked about? Our job? We're not accusing Axel. That isn't how this works. Do you understand? I get it. I just don't like it all that much. Too bad. You okay? So-so. Look, I'm gonna head out. Same time as before? Yep, I'll meet you at the courthouse. It seems cruel to him, to tell him just how dire things really look. No one seems to fit the facts better than Terry, even with the whole day of investigation. Hawk's gonna put Axel and Marcus on the stand, I know it. He holds all the cards in this game. Oh, I just hope I've got the right traps and counters for whatever he throws at us. Oh, God. Okay, save your game, yes. September 6th. Oh, God, she's... I think it was Axel. But it could be Marcus. I mean, fine. We just have to, you know... Did she just go pee? What? These scenes of, like... Oh, God. Oh, that's good, Unicorn. I can definitely play Astoria tomorrow. Time for round 2. Let's get to the courthouse. Oh God, yeah, there's wait, grass is right there. Okay, we're gonna save our game. Alright. It is usually quitting time, but I think we may be able to finish it maybe about another 30 minutes or so. If we don't finish it by 12:30, we will finish it up tomorrow and then right into Astoria. Because I think we're pretty close to the end of this chapter. Nina. Hey Dylan, did you speak to Terry? Never mind that, listen to this. Guess who I just passed in the hall? Marcus Steele and Axel Race. You're no fun. Did you see them too? No. Toilet and shave up. Maybe. Because it's what I would do. Hawk will want to try and eliminate them from the running, to leave Scrub as the sole suspect. Wonder why he didn't call Stella. I guess she wanted to be here regardless. Still, she has a pretty airtight alibi. Remember what she told us? Hey, Selfie's assigning autographs, yes. Then why not call her anyway? Isn't that good for Hawk's case? On the surface, yes. Which makes me nervous. A lesser prosecutor would call her anyway to drive home their point. Instead, he's called Axel, De Silva's rival in life and in business, who has no alibi. Dylan may refuse to believe it, but Axel's position is almost as precarious as Terry's. What's Hawk thinking? What am I thinking? Miss Aquila? Chad? I hear you're quite the card shark now. Or card sharp. I think it meant card sharp. Duelist, actually. Truly, you're a woman of many talents. Let's bone.
Is practicing law among them. Hey! All right, Your Honorable Judge Tawny. Who's saying that? Where's the bailiff?
No!
Damien.
Please be seated. We are assembled here today for the second day of trial of Terry Scrub, who stands accused of murder in the first degree. Mr. Hawk, Miss Aquila, you have had an additional 48 hours to revise your cases. Are you prepared?
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
And you, Miss Aquila? Yes, Your Honor. Keep saying it, Nina. It might just be true someday. Very well. Mr. Hawk, please make your opening statement.
Of course. The prosecution still asserts that Terry Scrub is guilty of the murder of Joel Da Silva. However, it has been suggested that another person in possession of the casino stairwell pass could have had access to the victim's room around the time of the murder. The prosecution disputes this interpretation of events, and we will intend to illustrate this via testimony.
You know, he didn't mention... Shh. Dylan's right, though. Hawk wasn't at the safe with Flatfoot. If he didn't visit the safe, could he have missed something? No, that's too simple for him. He must not believe that the robbery helps his case, or he would have mentioned it. Let's put a pin in that for now.
Additionally, we have tracked down and spoken to every person who possesses a casino stairwell pass.
That's why he didn't have time to be at the safe.
Most of them were hotel staff who have clear alibis, or they were at work, or visible to the hotel's own security surveillance system. Stella Faraday, a VIP at the event, also has a pass, but there are posts on Bleeder.
I'm sorry, Bleeder?
It's a social network website, Your Honor. Most people make short posts in it called bleats.
Oh, the one with the sheep logo. My granddaughter uses it. She keeps showing me these May things.
Maymays? Does she mean memes?
I don't think I want to speculate.
As I was saying, there are selfie photos of Bleeder on Bleeder of Stella Faraday that coincide with the timing of the crime. She couldn't have been directly involved.
You're right, Nina. No need to sound so surprised, Dylan. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Mr. Scrub.
Yes, Your Honor.
It is customary for me at this time to ask that you reconsider your plea. Very well. The court accepts your new plea. Not now.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Very well. The court recognizes your plea. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Okay, here we go. Huh? Hawk wants to establish that each of the witnesses has an alibi that proves they couldn't have been at the murder scene. We have to look for any cracks in their stories and bust them wide open. So there just has to be somebody to suggest someone else could have been there. You ready?
Yeah. The prosecution calls Marcus Steele to the witness stand. All ready and waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. I always rise to the occasion. Always ready to get my duel on. Always on the next step of my journey to the top. Marcus Steele at your service.
NANI?
And hope the courtroom setting would temper him a bit.
No arena tempers the steel. That's just another rung on my ladder, on the climb to be the very best.
So, wait. Are you walking on a journey or climbing a ladder?
Well said.
What?
I can't stand mixed metaphors.
Order! Mr. Steele, was it?
Wheelman, the one, the only.
A simple yes will suffice. Well, someone had to say it.
Oh yes, my name is Marcus Steele.
Very well. Could you explain why you were at the hotel on the day in question?
No sweat. I came to prove myself on the world stage. Mine are the cars that will pierce the head.
Apologies, Mr. Steele. Stage?
Your Honor, if I may.
Please do.
Mr. Steele was at the hotel to attend the DFA card game tournament. He's staying in the room directly above where the murder took place. I went into the tourney ranked 4th in the world. I'm gonna be the very best. Axelrod, Stella Faraday, Joel Da Silva. None of them compare to the power of my...
Order! Mr. Steele, these outbursts of yours simply must stop. And I'm sure you have better places to be, such as at your children's card game tournament.
Well, of course! I'm gonna...
Silence! right as he was about to play another monologue card.
Your Honor, if I may be so bold.
Yes, Mr. Hawk.
If we've established the witness's identity and reason for being there, could we please move on to his formal statement?
Very well. Mr. Steele, please explain where you were the afternoon of the 14th when the murder is believed to have taken place.
No problem. You can count on.
Concisely, Mr. Steele.
Alright. Witness statement. At around lunchtime, I picked up food from the cabana and came back to the hotel. I saw my VIP card on the stairwell and remember passing Axel Reyes as I walked up. He was heading downstairs. I didn't leave my room until the following morning.
Very well, Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Past Axel on the stairs?
We need to press that.
Hold it. You said he passed Axel Reyes, so he wasn't in his hotel room.
No, he's definitely on the stairs and heading down to the lobby.
You didn't stop to speak to him?
He seemed distracted. His eyes were glued to the screen of his phone.
That's strange. What is? Axel was on his way downstairs toward the lobby. You're not suggesting Axel was... But Stella was waiting for him there. She said he never turned up. I still can't believe he would have been involved. We have too little evidence to speculate. You have to admit, it doesn't look good. Do you feel this is important, Miss Aquila? Yes, it is. Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement?
No problem. Alright. Axel was glued to his phone.
He was staring at his smartphone?
Yeah. He's probably looking at the drama on Bleeder.
Drama? What does he mean? Scrub says something about this back at the detention center. Why did you go to his...
Because a few hours later, I saw that badmouth man Bleeder. Still posted several messages that criticized Mrs. Scrub's conduct in the duel over several hours. Mrs. Scrub's initial replies made for interesting reading.
He might have mentioned this to his defense counsel.
Sorry. T-Bro. I wasn't proud of it, okay? But once I calmed down, I stopped posting, and De Silva's bleed stopped too. Nothing happened for a while. And later, I decided I would go see him to apologize. Though I saw another bleed for him while I was on my way to his room. De Silva's final message. It read as follows. Don't know what Scrub's problem was. I'll make sure he never plays on the pro circuit again. By our reckoning, the bleed was posted around the time of the murder. I saw that one. I was already on my way to apologize. I was worried he might find a way to blacklist me from the tournaments.
I was supposed to offend you when you hold on to me like this. Still, that begs the question. Mr. Steele?
Oh yeah?
So you went up the stairs, past Axel, and then...
Like I said, I didn't leave my hotel room until breakfast the following morning.
So what did you do?
Excuse me?
What you described was from around lunchtime, but you were in your room all afternoon, evening, and night. You were at the hotel that was filling up with attendees for the oncoming anime and card gaming convention. What was so important as to keep you in your room?
Tournament prep. The art of the cards can only get you so far. It's a lot of work to be the very best. I'd open a bunch of booster packs and organize my decks.
Do you feel this is important, Miss Aquila?
Is it important? Okay. No problem.
Yes, Queen.
Okay, yes, ha. Booster packs open, decks to adjust. Okay, hold it.
Did you come to the hotel already prepared? I thought you were always ready to get your duel on.
Oh, believe me, I am. I'll take on anyone, anytime, any place. I have my deck right now if you...
Witness! You shall refrain from dueling in my courtroom. It'd probably be a bit of a distraction.
Not just that. Dueling in a courtroom is actually illegal in this state.
NANI?
It's part of the statute that dates back to 1894, if I recall correctly.
Smartass. Nina, I might have something. Isn't there something weird about Marcus's statement? Could he have really done those sorts of preparations 2 days before we met him at the Combini? Let me think about it.
Until the following morning.
What does he have?
What that Scrub's problem was, let me show you what it was again. I saw the silver rivalry, saw the booster packs. So yeah, ooh.
Objection!
Yes! That's a fucking tweet, what the... Right?
Marcus, you say you were opening boosters?
Yeah, I get them regularly.
Objection!
Of course!
Strange, when you consider that before yesterday... stores have been sold out of DFA boosters for weeks. Oh! Your Honor, stores have been sold out of the DFA booster packs for some time now, and only received new stocks yesterday. It would have been impossible for the witness to have spent the afternoon opening them.
Objection.
Really, Aquila? You could have had a few spare from a prior purchase. Objection! Enough to occupy hours of time? Sustained. Miss Aquila raises a fair point. Mr. Steele, if these booster packs weren't available, how could you have spent time opening them in your room? Witness, may I remind you that you're under oath? Mr. Steele, you made it quite clear in your statement to the prosecution you had a number of booster packs to open. Was this a fabrication? It's like Hawk is turning against his own guy. Not really. Hawk's only guy is legal procedure. Not so easy when you have a fickle witness. I was... Witness, answer me. Fine. If you must know, he's trying to relax. Give him the voice now. Trying to relax. The tournament was about to start. I was nervous. It's a roughy hotel. People wanted autographs, selfies. I couldn't move without seeing what I was doing, showing up on Bleeder. But aren't you a card game champion? Aren't you used to that? No, he isn't. Marcus used to be a video game streamer, as we all know is terrible and gets you nowhere. Yeah, and not terribly successful if I'm being brutally honest. But a few months ago I streamed an online game quite similar to DFA. And a viewer reached out to me. They gave me a few starter decks and told me I might be good at it. So I played, and I won. That person bought me boosters, and I bought some more boosters. So I played some more, and I won some more. Before I knew it, I was world number 4, and I got invited to this tournament. Now people mob me everywhere I go. So I needed to relax. Then why didn't you just say that? Why? Everything I do is scrutinized online. The fans comb through everything looking for more VIP gossip. Do you know what it's like to have every word you say subjected to ruthless analysis? Oh my god. Try being a defense attorney. Marcus's origin. In that case, what were you doing? I don't know, I took a shower. And then what? I don't remember. You were there all night.
Objection.
Your Honor, the defense is badgering the witness. Sustained. Miss Aquila, please refrain from intimidating the witness. Your Honor, as harrowing as experience this may be for Mr. Steele, his loose alibi, namely that he was opening booster packs, has been proven to be a fabrication. The defense asserts that this calls his statement into question. Furthermore,
Objection.
Your Honor, I protest this line of questioning. The defense is using this as a pretext to suggest that the witness could have been at the murder scene. But there is zero evidence of this. Not even a single fingerprint. Wait, what's that all about? I'll save you the trouble. There won't be any fingerprints because I wasn't there. Do you feel this is important, Miss Aquila? Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement? Fine. Because I wasn't there. Hold it. To force the issue. Who says you touched anything? You could have visited the room but left no prints. Really, Aquila? The absence of evidence is not proof. Plus, the gloves. Says you could have been there, not touch anything during the visit. I guess. You said it's beyond you to provide. Yeah, well, we have the evidence. Yeah, the gloves. Wait, where are the gloves? Where are the gloves? Stolen, safecracker. Card handling gloves. There we are.
Objection!
Ah, yes, voice acting. Yeah, we're on the right track. Your Honor, please examine this piece of evidence. A pair of forensic gloves. Close. These are card handling gloves. They're manufactured by Axel Ray's company, Ray's Corp, specifically for pro players of card games. For what purpose? If I may, Mr. Steele, could you please answer that question? I'm sure you know the answer. Oh, but those gloves are to stop players damaging their cards. Comic book collectors wear them too sometimes, or so I'm told. What's that have to do with anything?
Objection.
I agree. This tangent is meaningless. What Mr. Steele's neglecting to mention, Your Honor, this game is something with, is that these gloves prevent the wearer from leaving fingerprints. In fact, Mr. Steele, can you please raise your hands? What? Witness, raise your hands. I don't see what. He is wearing a pair. I saw when he came into the witness stand. Order. Your Honor, it has been noted that no fingerprints were found in the victim's hotel room. Not even the victim's own prints. The defense asserts that this lack of fingerprints, any fingerprints, does not rule out that another person was there. The VIPs and attendants routinely wear these gloves. In fact, the unusual absence of any fingerprints makes it even more likely. In addition, the defense moves to discount Mr. Steele's alibi as purely based on his word. These facts make his statement an insufficient alibi. Order. Mr. Hawk, can you account for these discrepancies? Mr. Hawk! Well, wow, you actually rattled him. The prosecution is willing to concede that the witness's alibi is entrenched in his own word, which the defense has called into question. What's he doing? He's accepting that Steele's alibi is flawed. Doesn't that work against him? Kinda, but he's smart. He doesn't have a choice, so he's taking it on the chin. So wait, you think Steele is guilty? I think Steele's a buffoon. But that's not the point. Remember what we're doing here. We're trying to assert Scrub's innocence. And one way to do that is to suggest that evidence counting against Scrub could also count against other people. The longer Steele is on the witness stand, the more chance there is that he'll say something accidentally incriminating. Hawk knows this, so he's gonna move on. It's all wheels within wheels with him. Look at him over there. Smug, superior, peering out over his glass at Aquila. You know I can see you while you glare at me and mutter to your assistant, right? Very well. If that is the case, the court requires no further statements from Mr. Steele. You're dismissed, sir. I've got to run. I've got duels to win. Mr. Hawk, I understand you have another witness? I do, Your Honor. In case, we should take a 5-minute recess. Please have your next witness ready to take the stand. Nina? What is it? Do you... Okay, real talk. Do you really believe Axel Reyes was involved in De Silva's murder? Dylan, I just can't believe that. I know. But Axel right now has a motive and opportunity. His whereabouts were unknown, and he was De Silva's rival. If so, it just doesn't feel right. You want to help Terry? Yeah. Then let me do my job. Oh, okay. Never said that being a defense attorney was easy, but Terry's innocent, I'm sure of it. And Axel, on the other hand, if Terry didn't do it, someone else did. Prosecution calls Axel Reyes to the stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court record. Witness. Witness. Who summons the vessel of Roxanel to this place? Wow. What? The music! Mr. Hawk, the notes you have supplied me say that your second witness was a Mr. Axel Reyes. Is that correct? That remains the case, Your Honor. He is the anchor that binds me to this plane of existence. It's gonna get old real fast if he acts like this the entire time. Stop babbling and break out the holy water. You too? Seriously, Dylan? He's the real deal. How else do you explain his crimson aura? I don't know, he's a tech junkie. He probably hacked the smart bulbs in the ceiling. You really think he would... He plays his own theme music out of a speaker on his belt. I desire slumber. And I do not take kindly to... Oh, spare me. You doubt my power? If you're expecting me to be impressed, I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. Mr. Reyes, Raxanel, or whoever you are. You're not the first creature of darkness I've cut down to size in court. And you won't be the last. Ooh. Judge Tani laid down the law. She sounds like she means it, too. Seems like Tani's got zero patience for... Oh, fuck, Davey called it! Shunibayu shenanigans. Your Honor, possession is a reasonably well understood phenomenon. Is Hawk serious? The prosecution asked the court for leniency over the witness's outbursts. Highly irregular, Mr. Hawk. Still, I see no alternative. Mr. Reyes, Raxanel, I don't know about your particular situation, but I require you to follow court procedure. Arrogant mortal. Mr. Reyes! Fine, I'll play by your rules. I release him into your care. I am myself once again. In that case, please state your name and occupation. I am Axel Reyes. That's it? My name is also my brand, and therefore my occupation. Consider then that I am out of touch. Explain your occupation, Mr. Reyes. Billionaire, entrepreneur, angel investor, tech mogul,
esports advocate, and world number 2 at the popular card game Dragon Fantasy Arena. Mr. Reyes, I'm such a big fan.
This is neither the time nor the place, Terry.
I know, but when am I likely to get an opportunity to chat to... I don't chat with the likes of you.
Arrogant considering your own situation, Reyes. Mr. Scrub, you will silence yourself this instant.
As I was saying, in the terms of day-to-day employment, I run Reyes Corp, the company I built. We provide gaming hardware and accessories, both for video games and traditional gaming.
I assume you're at the hotel for the same reason as Mr. Steele?
Steele? That tryhard? His affairs are his own. I'm attending the DFA 23 card game tournament with the intent to win. Why else would I be slumming it in this coastal ghetto?
Coastal ghetto? I guess he's talking about Fledge City.
I came to defeat Joel Da Silva and his secret, as yet unseen, rare card. That... How long must we play before you this meager audience? I yearn for fresh opponents!
Mr. Reyes! Mr. Reyes, what were you doing around the time of the incident?
This curse on my right arm is a heavy burden. I was exhausted by Raxinel's influence and struggled to contain his spirit. Were he to escape, the consequences could be... On second thoughts, I shall spare you the details.
Good idea, Axel. No need to spoil what happens in the last volume of that manga.
I was forced to retire to my room to recuperate. Your Honor, this witness's room is also on the floor above the victims. I fell asleep. When I woke up, that's when I heard about it. About how someone had snuck into De Silva's room and...
That will do, Mr. Reyes. Please do not speculate. Instead, I would ask you to make a formal statement to the court.
As you wish. Oh my god. Witness statement. Though I appear mild-mannered, this is merely a front. My body is but a vessel. Raxinel, who dwells within my arm, hungered for the darkness, and I was forced to retire to my room. Raxinel and I mourn De Silva's loss.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes. Miss Aquila, begin your cross-examination. Something's not right. Why did Marcus see Axel on the stairs? I had to press him for more information.
Okay, yeah. I want to press it. Hold it.
Mild-mannered? You're outspoken, arrogant. You're in a multinational corporation.
I prefer to think of myself as driven. Regardless. Okay, just kidding. Okay.
Hold it.
For a second.
What kind of alibi is that?
Objection!
Aquila. The witness's statement.
Objection.
Objection. How about how he has a possessed right arm? Is he left-handed? Or when he goes to the bathroom, does the demon wipe his... Miss Aquila! You were framed for such gynecological observations within my courtroom! Even if we put that aside, Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
Marcus Steele said that he saw you in the access stairwell at a similar time to the murder. Is this true?
Yes, I was there, and I recall someone passing me on the stairs, though I cannot say for certain who it was.
That seems weird. Marcus said Axel was glued to his phone. Why were you there?
Objection!
I had intended to meet someone for dinner. Ooh, juicy. I heard a rumor you were dating someone.
Not now, Terry! Can you say who you intended to meet?
Objection!
I hardly think an intrusion into the witness's private life is appropriate.
Objection.
On the contrary, we're discussing the witness's alibi. His reason for being near the murder scene and in transit are of great importance. Sorry, Stella. Sustain. I agree with Miss Aquila. Witness, who were you intending to meet?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I wish to take the fifth. Witness, what is the meaning of this?
No way. Well, that is a surprise. Psst, Nina. What does Axel mean? Why is everyone so surprised? Axel wants to take the fifth, which means, in layman's terms, that he refuses to answer my question. In court, anyone can refuse to answer the question if it would either incriminate them or reveal something that could be damaging to them. Isn't that basically admitting guilt? No, it's more complicated than that, but it casts him in a very unfavorable light. I can't believe it. Mr. Reyes, you must be aware that by refusing the question, you are likely to face a subpoena. This also poses questions about your involvement in this incident. Questions that you may be compelled to answer. I suggest that you do not take this decision lightly. I object! Who's saying it? Is it Stella? It's Stella. I object. Stella, please. It's okay, Axel.
NANI?!
This is for us.
The music!
Your Honor, I confess that Axel was on his way to the hotel lobby because he's supposed to be meeting me.
Well, you are. I mean,
You're gorgeous! Mr. Reyes, why were you hesitant to say you're meeting this young woman?
Your Honor, we own rival companies. This young woman is Stella Faraday, owner of Faraday Tech. We're
NANI?!
concerned about the business implications of our relationship.
You said you returned to your room. I'm sorry, Mr. Reyes, but I don't understand.
On the way downstairs, I was reading about some bleeder drama between Joel De Silva and someone else. When I reached the lobby, I peered out of the door into the main area and could see Stella. She's surrounded by an army of fans, many of whom could be heard discussing the events I had just read.
So what did you do?
I was weary. Before arriving at the hotel, I just flown in from an expo in Shanghai. Overhearing the discussion of that bleeder drama made me realize that I couldn't handle a public appearance. In my weakened state, I could feel Raxidal's spirit straining to escape my arm. In the end, I was forced to turn back up the stairs and retreat to the safety of my room to recuperate. Shh. He stood up Stella Faraday?
Gotta mix. It makes me wonder about that thing with his arm.
There I remained in darkness.
You definitely didn't stop in on Joe De Silva on your way up?
No, there was no reason to do so. I had no particular reason to speak to him, nor did I bear him any ill will. The rivalry.
You sure about that, Axel?
Yes, it's important.
That is your statement.
As you wish. No, where is it? Where's the, rivalry?
Objection!
Ah. That's not true, Axel.
What?
Your Honor, the victim, Joel De Silva, was the owner of a multinational corporation named SilvaPro. The defense has come to know that SilvaPro was in the final steps of expanding into esports space. E-sports? Professional video gaming. Ah, I understand. Not entirely certain that you do, but... Axel, you had a very good reason to bear ill will towards De Silva. Damien, his company's actions threaten your bottom line. You're right. Axel, you were De Silva's business rival. He could have usurped you in your chosen field. Isn't it true you were scared that he might surpass your achievements?
De Silva knew nothing about esports. He just wanted to make a quick buck.
So you're saying he wasn't a threat to your business?
Of course he was! SilvaPro's buying power was enormous. De Silva's business strategies were just like his card game dueling. Ruthless.
Oh, still got heartburn.
Their brute force alone, it could have severely hampered our profits.
That sounds like ill will to me.
It was business. It wasn't personal.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Both of your companies share your names.
Irrelevant.
You're rivals in the world of DFA.
Irrelevant.
You're...
De Silva was an insufferable prick. He was arrogant, overconfident, self-assured, know-it-all. But...
NANI?!
He was my friend.
But he was my friend.
Axel.
He was my friend, and like a father to Stella. He pushed and pushed and pushed, challenging us both to do better, to be better. He knew just how to push my buttons, and he never lost sight of how to win. He never even considered he might lose. Not in business, not in DFA, not in life. Mr. Aquila, you ask if I bore him any malice, any contempt. How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
This is a murder investigation, Mr. Reyes.
I'm not talking about that. Murder's one thing, but you're talking about a duelist's honor. The very idea that I'd slink around, underhanded, and stab my opponent in the back. I would have more than anything to defeat Joe De Silva. But head on, before a crowd with my fire, Phoenix.
told you. You did. And you were right. Miss Aquila, do you have, Your Honor, the defense rests with regards to this witness. You're certain, Miss Aquila? Quite certain, yes. We're willing to accept his alibi in the face of lack of conflicting evidence. Very well. Mr. Reyes, you may leave the witness stand. Mr. Hawk, was that the last witness you intend to call for today?
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution asserts that while their alibis may not be ironclad,
You say that again.
the existing evidence against Terry Scrub remains quite reasonable, and can't be connected in such a way to Mr. Steele, Mr. Steele. And on that point, the prosecution rests.
I don't get it. What does he mean? He means that we failed. What?
We're trying to suggest the evidence against Terry could be applied to others.
Hawk thinks we failed to do that. Very well. Mr. Hawk, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. No. There's gotta be something else. I wish there was. Given that the location of the incident can't easily be accessed without a stairwell pass, and that this access system involves a computer-controlled lock, we can be reasonably certain that we have accounted for all possible suspects. Miss Aquila, do you have anything to add? Nina, you have to do something. Your Honor? Think, Nina.
Yes.
Well, that's possible. They must have been at the crime scene. Where's the problem? Hawk's case is built on an assumption. He believes that only those with a stairwell pass could have been at the murder scene. Maybe someone had a pass, someone we don't know about?
Take that!
He's too thorough. He would have found everyone, and he doesn't make those sort of mistakes. So his conclusion is perfect. That's only if his base assumption is correct. Miss Aquila, I'm going to have to ask you to hurry. Please put forward some relevant evidence, or I'll draw these proceedings to a close. It's now or never. Got a pass? Who else could have been at the scene? Wait. No, it couldn't have been her. The safecracker thief? Of course. Your Honor, the defense believes there is one person present at the hotel who could have been there. The person is not, as far as I'm aware, in this courtroom today.
Take that!
Who?
Objection!
Ridiculous. Every single stairwell pass has been accounted for. I left no stone unturned.
Objection.
You're absolutely right, Chad. What? This person didn't have a stairwell pass. Your Honor, the defense presents the as yet unidentified safecracker thief.
Objection!
That's preposterous.
Why?
Detective Flatfoot's investigation showed that the safecracker thief was skilled at bypassing electronic locks. They were robbing the safe.
Mr. Hawk makes a fair point, Miss Aquila.
Hawk, how would you characterize the actions of the thief?
What? How would you describe them?
Well, skilled. In fact, highly skilled. Exceptionally so. That safe's lock is meant to be the best in the business.
I thought so too.
The cameras in the safe room were tampered with, and the recorded a period of static around the time of the robbery.
Perhaps enough time to rob a safe. And infiltrate the hotel. And get back with time to spare.
Really? There's absolutely no proof that anyone else visited the victim's room.
Need I remind you, Prosecutor Hawk, that many present at the hotel this weekend are wearing card-handling gloves?
Your Honor, this supposition is entirely baseless. The prosecution has prepared a case based upon facts and investigated all reasonable avenues of inquiry. Surely you won't entertain this wild speculation.
Order. Cease this bickering, both of you. Mr. Hawk, you are correct. Oh no. As a result, it's regretful I must say this. No. But Miss Aquila has raised some convincing arguments.
What?
Did she just... Nina, breathe.
Your Honor, I must protest.
NANI?!
Mr. Hawk, has the prosecution had any success in discovering the identity of the safe-cracking thief?
Not as yet, Your Honor, but we have several lines of inquiry.
NANI?!
Neither of today's witnesses can truly independently prove their whereabouts at the time of the murder. Well, we know that a hardened criminal was, at the same time, actively engaged in a crime in the hotel. These two facts are undeniable. To call them a pure coincidence would be bordering on the absurd. I am calling a recess to allow counsel to further investigate this case. What? Do we do it? We bought ourselves more time. However, Miss Aquila, yes, Your Honor? In accordance with the 3-day statute, I will render a verdict at the end of the next trial day. De Silva was murdered and your client was found standing over his body. These facts have not changed. You'll be wise to remember this. We shall reconvene on the day after tomorrow.
Oh, I thought we were close to the end. Oh my god, maybe...
Court is adjourned. Okay, we'll meet early tomorrow. Hey! Watch where you're going, Hawk. Why? You've already impeded my work enough. Don't take that tone with me just because you didn't wrap up the case in a neat little package. A neat little... My ego doesn't bruise so easily, Aquila, unlike some people's. What are you trying to say? I think my point was clear. And I'll tell you something else. You don't believe the safecracker thief committed the murder any more than I do. It's possible. Possible? Maybe. But improbable. You may think so, Hawk. But fortunately, you're not the judge of this trial. Tawny is. You know what? What? If Anya Miller were here and could see you wasted the court's time like this, I think she would be ashamed of you. Oh, fuck you, Chad Hawk. Fuck you. You okay? Where's that jerk it off? It's fine, Dylan. We're going to do what we can for Terry. That's all that matters. Look, I'm gonna head back to the office. I'll see you tomorrow. Sure.
God damn. Okay. I don't want to go for too much longer, honestly. I have work in the morning, and this game is insane. It came out of nowhere, and it was recommended to me by the creator, by the dev, and it's insane. I love it. This game is great.